All right. Hello, everybody, and happy Magical Monday. Can everyone see us okay? I can see us.
Can you be
I
seen?
hope
Can you be
so.
heard?
Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Just say yes in the chat if you can hear me, and then we will get started.
Deanna froze very briefly.
Yeah, I'm probably going to freeze up occasionally. My laptop doesn't really have the capability to be doing what we are currently doing, but I'm running the stream tonight.
Woohoo! So Mac and Daniel say that they can hear us. So let's get
Okay,
started on our announcements. Welcome to Chromatic Academy Covenstead, a Kids on Brooms campaign. We are going to discuss music first, so thank you to RPG Sounds, Tabletop Audio, and Dark Fantasy Studios for the music and sound effects you're going to hear tonight. Get ready for an epic Odyssey adventure coming in August. Stardust and Dragons is headed by Christian and Brennan Hatcher, who have been on many of our shows in the past. And Raina and Max are also playing in the game. You will also maybe hear some familiar voices from this show on their show. This will be a podcast format show, and you'll be able to find it on all podcast format or platforms. So please keep an eye out. It's going to be so fun. We'd like to shout out Genki. Get the Genki browser plugin and receive discounts and coupons for shopping online while also supporting Ink and Lyre. Your purchases grant us commissions while you get all the discounts. Plus, you don't pay anything extra like honey or Ebates. So exclamation mark Genki in the chat. One more multiverse is our platform for tonight. This will be the maps and the characters you see on screen tonight. It is a beautiful, amazing platform. So please check it out if you do like pixelated characters and settings. And it's also free. So really cool. Shout out to Jake, who is in the writer's room with me. He really helps with this campaign when it comes to adventure structure and everything else. So shout out to him, and Tammy, who does all the portrait art you will be seeing in the opening. Are we shouting out NZXT again, or are we gonna?
Now we're good.
Okay, cool.
We're good.
All right, well then you will be able to see all of that beautiful portrait artwork in a moment when we go into our opening. Yes!
Go, go, go!
Is Josh doing the recap? Hi.
We're back.
We are back.
Happy
Good to be
New Year,
back.
everybody.
Happy New Year.
All right, so recapping last session real quick. We arrived at the school on train, and in order to get to the actual school, because it is in the middle of a lake, they had to jump into a whirlpool and ride water elementals of different shapes and animals to the castle. And unfortunately, one of their enemies, their main enemy, Ava Amathea, decided this was the perfect time to try and thwart the journey of our coven. She went after Neora. However, her coven mates and her, they were all able to kind of, block Ava, and Halvik ended up giving Ava a white flag. And she was pretty much satisfied with that. So she went on ahead, and you emerged into the Nimue Hall, where you were established as a coven. What is your coven name, everybody?
The Unsinkables.
The Unsinkables, a very defining thing that happened going to the school, and it was almost a Moistos or Cal and the Big Sticks. So
I love Cat on the Big Sticks.
we can mourn
Please, can we
what
have that be our
Shout
band?
out in the chat to everyone who tried to make that happen. That makes me very happy.
Yes, so other things of note, Occlese did cast a spell on Ava to have explosive diarrhea. It was only an illusion, but she very much believed it and ran out of the hall. So she couldn't join her coven, her new coven, which is called the Besties Squad. Very cool name, very hip, just letting you know. And then Lord Walker took the stage. He made his speech. He is a very big Cap the Bat fan and celebrity. So he has decided to make a few changes to the school. Everybody must bring a broom. Everyone is taking brooms, and we'll see what happens with that. Also, he decided to make a dorm decorating contest for the first years to kind of get their spirits up and bond them as covens. So that's what our coven was working on.
Are we feeling bonded? Do we feel like we bonded, everybody?
This also feels like his attempt to immediately pit us all against one another. Like,
Yeah.
immediately start the competition.
Yeah.
He's a competition sort of guy.
He's an American.
Yeah.
It's very American.
He's very American, in case you didn't see last episode. So our coven did their best to decorate. Their room was like really, really messed up, basically. The windows were broken. There's boxes everywhere. It was not a great time. Also, apparently not like everyone else's rooms, because Riley was like, "What's up with your room?" Their master, their head of coven, is also kind of neglectful, doesn't like to come around very often. And when they left the hall to decorate their rooms, they ended up grabbing some cosmic brownies, which they ended up taking at the end of last episode. So, we start this episode with some of our coven mates high off their ass, and some of them trying to corral them. So Maris is the one that's, I believe, is sober.
Yeah.
Calvic just took a shower, and he's doing great.
And you sent Lyle off to
I did,
come
and
back.
We had a small confrontation with Master Conway
Mhm.
to introduce our new webby friend who doesn't seem too thrilled by it.
And what did he tell you?
It's gotta go to dinner. Pull your shit together.
And if you don't pull your shit together?
Detention.
Detention.
Get
Right.
detention.
I am gonna ask then before we go to dinner. I think so in Matilda, detention is when you're put in, I believe it's kind of like an Iron Maiden. Would it be similar to that here?
I don't think so. I hope not. I think it's more just a staying after class. But we don't want it. We really don't want detention. Calvin, put a shirt on. You can't go to dinner like that.
No, leave it off.
Please. Please.
Her eyes are just dilated. She's just looking down.
Yeah, no, it is very nice to look at, yes. But we have to wear clothes to dinner. You're gonna have to get some shoes. I'm so sorry.
Calvin goes, okay, I'll get dressed, and just goes behind his pile of boxes and starts to put clothes back.
Okay. Oh, I hope it's all this easy.
I
shouldn't have
still
said that
do
out
not own any feet present. And then Nero's head just sink beneath the water.
Okay.
Lyle was gonna have a shopping montage.
Yes, but we don't have time for that before dinner. I have some sandals. They'll leave your toes open.
Achilles just sits down and she picks up one of her feet and she just stares at it.
Oh no.
Calvic's just looking around having a great time. He's like, oh, look at these newbies.
Here. Miura, try these. They're called flip-flops. They just cover the bottom of your foot.
You all kind of like rise from the water and they kind of uncomfortably shuffle around a little bit. But like,
Yeah,
I can't
okay.
hear any of the plants talk.
There won't be any to listen to at dinner anyway. You're gonna have to listen to probably professors talk a lot. Ira, why am I answering you like you're? Yeah.
Most of the ones that you'd be able to hear would be dead because the floor is made of trees.
Okay.
I know, and Nero just falls before starts crying again.
You hear a knock, 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 knock at your door.
Calvic chuckles, I'll get it. And goes down and answers the door.
And you're wearing a shirt now, right?
I am fully clothed
He's
again.
no, you're wearing your shirt open and you just open it like
Oh
Hello?
yeah, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me get undressed to the level he is. He does not have his scarf on, or his shawl, or his jacket. It's just kind of a loose-fitting, almost like pirate shirt, but he's got the top undone, so it's
Right.
He's got
As
it
you,
Very
undone.
sexy.
I just imagine as
demonstrate.
I just
I mean-
imagine as you open the door, like like Aqua's like, Maris, don't worry. I'm going to stare at my feet to make sure that they don't get away.
That is, there are worse things to do. Keep track of those feet. At least you're not staring at Calvic anymore. Is this the door?
Yeah, I've answered the door.
You've answered the door, and Lyle is standing there, and he's like, "Hi, Chroma kids. Are you guys ready? What's going on?
Did you bring
we're just-
shoes?
Shoes? Oh, well, I can go get shoes real quick if you need them. But
Are we?
do I
Neora, are
do
you
need
good
shoes?
with flip-flops?
Neora just cries everything's dead. Like, off from the distance.
I think we're good on shoes for now. Neora's gonna need a shopping trip, but we have flip-flops. Yeah, we're just pulling ourselves together. We'll be down for dinner in a couple minutes.
Okay, all right, yeah. We're getting short on time, but I just
Yeah,
are you
he,
sure?
he starts to close the door. Yep, don't worry. We'll be out in a
Are
couple
you
minutes.
sure?
Yep, we're doing fine, Lyle. Thank you.
Oh,
Like-
okay, all right.
He walks
Oh,
back and,
Lyle.
and turns around and Eero's right there, just like, oh my god, hi. Okay.
Hi.
Good,
Are we
like,
going?
Yep, hold on, and like turns Eero around and walks them back into the main room, and goes, "Okay, party people, circle up, Neora. You can cry about it later. Come here, come on,
Okay.
come here. You can do it. Out of the tub. Out of the tub.
Yeah, on one more multiverse, you're in the tub.
How do I
Out of
do?
the tub.
How do I? I forgot the movement controls.
It's
I was trying to click
WASD.
it.
It's
It's
WASD.
WASD. All right.
Yeah, I
team.
forgot. I was trying to use the arrows. It didn't work.
Maris, Herculean effort here.
Uh-huh,
Doing great.
uh-huh.
All right, you three. Here's what I'm gonna need you to do. I'm just gonna need you to focus on a nice, happy memory.
Mhm.
Just close your eyes, find it. Happy memory. Y'all there?
Mhm.
Did we find it?
Mhm.
Hero, you look concerned. Happy memory.
I can't think of any happy memories.
Okay. Have you had a happy thought?
The library opens at 9 a.m. tomorrow.
That's right.
There you
Focus
go.
on the library, okay? Ockley's happy thoughts. What do we got?
I've met many dead clowns.
There it is. That's right. Great job. I agree. Happy thoughts. All right, we're gonna focus on those, and everyone's just gonna follow the person ahead of them. Okay.
What's your happy
thoughts?
thought, Neora?
Neora's is the first time they went to the arcade with Riley, and
Oh.
seeing all the lights and all the machines there for the first time.
Right.
Says, all right, team, and like gestures Maris to step back behind. All right, everyone's just gonna follow the person in front of them. Hero, you're
Mhm.
following me. Nora following Hero. Ockley's
Oh, I'm
following
faster than
Neora.
you.
Maris.
Go ahead.
I'm
Yeah,
faster
go ahead.
than you.
You're yeah, okay. All right, Hero. I'm not. You're following me. You're following me. Back up. Here we go. Excellent. Good. All right, we're just gonna follow me. Just one more repetition. Happy thoughts. Don't say the first thing that comes to your brain. That's it. I want you to ponder what people say to you before you answer. That's it.
Think
Otherwise,
for a
just
long time.
ride the wave. This is gonna be a good dinner. Ready? I bet you're all very hungry, right?
Put our hands in.
I agree. You know what?
And
Unmoistables, unsinkables on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Moistables!
Great,
gosh.
excellent.
We gotta
And-
practice that, guys. We need to be much better at our team cheer. It's fine. We'll get better.
And Kelvic starts to lead everyone out the door.
Okay.
And Maris is hurting down the back. Come on, come on.
I'm
So you
imagining us all
sandwich-
holding, like, you've seen, like, little preschoolers at camp where they're all
Yep.
holding onto the rope cord.
Yep.
Okay, all right. So when you pass, so the halls are actually quite empty now. You'll notice there's a few students like trying to gather their things from their room and like run towards down the, because it is a spire, so down the stairs past you. Get out of the way, and they just like push past you. Do you do anything when you pass by these people? Like, are you just walking straight?
Yeah,
I assume she's walking.
Eris is smiling.
I'm
Smiling
going
real
the
big.
way.
I think Kalvik's trying to create a calm presence for his friends.
Hero
New
is just
friends
walking
so that
past
they
with
don't-
their eyes like,
Neo will be fine until they reach stairs, in which case they're gonna fall because they've never worn shoes before.
You're gonna fall?
Immediately.
All right, give me
Like
a.
on the
ooh,
first step.
all right, give me a flight check of 7.
Ah, that's. I don't actually have dice. I'm gonna have to use online ones temporarily.
Can
no,
I try and catch
yeah,
him?
yeah.
I can,
Yeah,
I can
you-
quickly
then
grab the
Maris-
dice.
Maris, you give me a flight check of 9.
That is a pass. Neora's very good at flight.
Okay,
That is a.
let's see
8.
if Maris. Let's see.
I'm gonna quickly grab dice because I don't like
That
using online ones. 2 seconds.
Would be a 4.
Okay, so so Neora does catch herself or themselves, but then Maris tries to catch
Tripped
Neora.
Maris?
Yeah, and you trip Maris, and Maris trips a few steps down and lands, tries to catch herself. Thankfully, it's not like you're not gonna bust your face or anything, but you do fall a few steps down.
I imagine because Kalvik was in front, Maris falls right next to him, and he just goes. You're
Look,
so
I-
blunt.
I tried.
Maris.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm
Listen.
sorry. I didn't. I should have. I'm not used to.
Nora, sweetie, how would you like a piggyback ride?
Can I take these off until we get down to the
I
hall?
want a piggyback ride!
Okay, how about I give Nora
Yeah,
a piggyback ride there, and I give you one on the way back, okay?
She's got like half her leg up in the air getting ready.
Okay. Okay.
I got
do
it.
Go ahead.
I got it. Okay, so the way that it has to go is I think Kalvik is on the bottom, Maris is on his back, Neora is on her back, Oculus is on their back, and then I walk by myself.
Okay.
No, you are the head. Then we get a very big coat and we drape it over ourselves and we become.
Actually, yeah, Arrow, you've got to be the head.
I really appreciate your confidence in my lower extremity strength here. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know about that one. All right, team, let's keep on walking. Dinner time. Here we go. Keeps like trying to lead them down the stairs.
Okay.
Just growling cats.
No,
You
but yeah,
lead
that
them.
answers your question, Danny. We didn't do anything with those NPCs you gave us.
No.
We looked at that
No.
opportunity and went, stairs.
I looked at them. I looked at them.
I smiled real big. Everything's
Okay.
fine.
So it went at the
Neora's
back.
kind
There
of
was a
walking.
beautiful smile, and in between there was Oculus and Eero staring at them as though their faces were gonna melt off. It was very charming.
So you walk down the steps and you hit the bottom. Do you remember how to get to the hall?
No.
I think Kalvik does. I think he's been here enough times. He knows how to get there.
Okay, go ahead and give me a brains check.
Good, excellent. Let's start it right. All right.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm actually
of,
not terrible at brains.
of 7.
Okay. Okay, there we go. Grab my right dice. 7, you say?
Yes.
Okay. That's a 10. 11.
Okay, awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
so good. All right. So you hit the bottom and you're like, I remember exactly where Lyle showed us. We just go across the way and you're going to go into the main hall. And once you hit the main area, you're going to go through the big doors and towards Nimue Hall. Now, as you approach Nimue Hall, let me go ahead and I will stop the timer. And
Oh, wait, there was a timer?
Oh no.
That's what the timer was.
and I will travel us all to Nimue Hall.
Wow, I did not realize there was so much riding on that roll of mine.
Y-
Oh my
yeah.
God. Good thing we
Um,
corralled everyone.
Woo! Well, you were switching over. Quickly grab my dice because I don't have any.
Go quick.
Yes.
I'm a dumbass and forgot mine. 2 seconds.
I'm
Go
sorry
ahead.
for how
Go ahead.
slowly the map is changing on the stream. My computer is doing her best. Her name is Sophidria, and she's a hard-working laptop.
Sophie
Named for a hobbit. All good stuff.
So we're gonna wait for tests real quick, but yes, you remember how I was like, guys, there's gonna be a timer.
Yeah, that also left my brain immediately.
Yes.
That's fun.
It's all good.
God, Lord Walker looks good in his robes up there. He's killing it.
Oh yeah, let's go. I'm gonna bring the stream to take a look at him. I have to walk up there. Just gotta go say hi to him for the stream to get a good look.
With his big phoenix feather. It's glorious.
Oh, he's so tall. Hey, excuse me.
He is quite tall.
He's so tall.
Is this Priyanka? Is that Priyanka? Do I see Priyanka in the hall? Oh, okay.
No, that is not Priyanka.
I'm stuck behind the podium.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Okay, so you walk into the hall, and there is an unsettling kind of silence as you enter. And you look around and you notice that all the teachers are seated at the front, and all of the students are seated at tables. And you all are in a line, like holding on to each other, walking through. Would you like to take a moment to react to this? And everyone turns their head and looks at you.
I think
Slow and steady wins the race. It's safety first.
Just call that, okay, safety first.
Calvin goes, is there something on my shirt? Are we...
Well, Lord Preston Walker's at the front of the room, and he kind of just looks a little awkward, and he goes, you know, it was a little bit awkward to say, but we were waiting, and we wanted to reward our winners of our dorm decorating contest, which would have been you, the Unsinkables. However,
In our defense, our cover master never told us this was a thing.
what was the thing?
Like dinner, Lyle just told us.
Did your RA not notify you of the time of dinner? And Lyle's like,
No,
him down
Lyle
at
did
the
a great
table.
job. Lyle did a great job. Niora was in a tub. Sorry about that, Lord Walker. Thank you for almost bestowing this great honor on us. We will go ahead and take our endpoints to the empty table.
It was a glorious presentation. It was a nice room decoration, but unfortunately, tardiness is simply a thing we do not accept at LDSM, unfortunately. And every coven has to be on time when you are invited to engagements such as this. So, I guess we're just gonna have to give it to our runners-up. All right, come on up, bestie squad. And you hear
Balls.
on the opposite table, bestie squad, yeah, you unsinkable. All right now, no harsh language in my hall. Come on up. And they all like go up to the front, and he gives them very large golden shiny tickets that he hands out to them, and they like flash them like money. They're just like, yeah. And they look, Ava looks across the hall at you. You will notice Ava's not wearing her short shorts anymore. She normally wears like beach wash short shorts. She is wearing like a long skirt.
Ockley's just gonna go and like itch her head with her wand.
Yeah, she'll see that, Oclays, and she'll look at you, and she'll take her ticket, and she'll just drag it across her neck. And she flips her hair back, and she smiles, and they make a big point to be like, woo, Bessie Squad's the best, we're gonna get all the shit of the year.
Calvin claps and goes, woo, second place! Woo!
Yes, let's all give a hand to the second place winners of, of the good try, and everyone's like, everybody claps. All right, you may commence with dinner. And the dinner carries on. Would you like to have a conversation during dinner?
Oh, for sure.
I didn't mean Lyle, I meant like, the professor guy.
In, I think, case in point, he did tell us when dinner was.
I don't remember that.
I think yeah. Nora,
Yep.
Nora, it's okay. You were in the tub. I met him at the door. He told us it was.
Okay.
I will take the blame on this one. I did not disperse that information. I was having,
No,
frankly,
it is okay.
far too much fun.
Lyle will run over to the table and be like, are you all okay? What happened? I told you when it was.
Yeah, we had a bit of an incident with the stairs, unfortunately. Mura's not used to shoes, and I tried to catch her when she stumbled, and I ended up falling, and it was a whole thing. And
Oh no, do you need like band-aids or bandages or like any sort of healing spells? I think I have healing spells.
no, I'm used to falling. I fall all the time. It slowed us down, and so it delayed us, unfortunately.
I'm sorry. That really sucks.
Yeah.
But
Cavill
next
goes,
time,
oh, I know. We lost out on getting those cool golden tickets. Damn. I'm gonna go find Noodles.
don't worry because Lord Walker said that throughout the whole year you can still earn them. So don't worry.
Oh,
Even if you don't earn them now, you can still impress him, enough to earn one later.
okay.
Each ticket gets you a meal with him.
Yeah, it's like a lunch or a dinner, depending on so they got golden tickets, so that might be like, I don't know, dinner or something with
The
Lord
food
Walker.
magic?
Huh?
It's like the food magic too?
Oh, I don't know. There might be something about it. I guess we'll have to see. I really hope I get like a dinner with Lord Walker too. It sounds really fun.
Why?
Because he's like a celebrity. Look at him. He's so cool. And I don't really know a lot about the Cap the Bat, but the Cap the
It's
Bat.
the best
but
game. Guys, can we maybe try to win another one? I really like it.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
we can do that. Yeah.
We can do
Calvic
that.
comes back
Oculus
with
is-
noodles.
Oculus' head just like slumps over on Maris, and she's like, I am so sorry. I am used to disappointment. Or being the one who is a disappointment.
Oh, you're not a
I'm
disappointment.
no, it is
No.
all of this is my fault.
No, let's look. Calvic has
Why are
noodles.
you
You
all
want
so-
some noodles?
Noodles?
It's okay, Lyle. It's some of our coven mates are having a little bit of a hard time adjusting to life here. It's just,
oh, you're homesick.
Oculus came from hell.
It's true.
It's in a different time zone.
Like
But
hell,
that's-
hell? Oh, you must be so
Is there more than one? Well,
tired.
actually, there are 9. But if you only visit a few, I guess you could. Some people only know about the first one.
I'm sorry. He's gonna go over and like wrap his arms around you and hug you.
I guess
And,
around.
like,
I guess around my thigh.
around your thighs is
I don't know how short
And
he
he's
is.
gonna reach up to pat your back, so he's not patting your butt. It's like, if you ever need any support or anything, just let me know, okay? I'll even come by and get you hot tea or a blanket or something that reminds you of hell, like I don't know, a candle or something.
She will hug him back like very much like Louisa when Louisa hugs like Maribel in Encanto, where she's just like.
Oh God! All right. Okay. Well, just get ready for clubs tonight. Please don't be late to clubs. It's very important.
What?
Extracurricular
Oh.
activities are the foundation of this school. Yes.
Oh,
You're up.
Maris.
Oh, Maris. Yes.
Lyle, will you escort us to clubs? We'd really love your help.
Lyle like smiles at that. I'm so excited. Yes, yes. I mean, I had my own club, but you can totally come with me,
Oh.
and maybe you'll want to like join my club,
What's your club?
Finesse and Fashion Club.
Finesse? or
Finesse?
Finesse,
Finesse.
like
That sounds interesting.
yeah, how to be finesse and how to be fashion.
You know, Niora, you might appreciate that with like learning how to do different types of shoes. You might find something you like.
Can I take photos?
Yes, of course you can. We love photo shoots.
Ow, my head.
Okay, well, I'll meet you after dinner, and I'll escort you all to clubs. I'm very excited. Yes, Zero?
Oculus needs shoes. Oculus needs a shopping montage. Oculus needs shoes.
Yes, we're gonna have to make shoes for Oculus. This is going to be our pet project. It's going to be amazing! He, like, runs off to go talk to Sana.
Do you think he's
Nero's
mad
head
at
kind of like
us?
just goes down on the table and then just continues.
No, he doesn't
So
seem
much
mad at us
death.
at all. No, it's okay, Niora. It's gonna be okay. They're not suffering anymore.
I'm gonna put my fork in my salad and go, does this make you sad? Does this make you sad?
Eero! You should have some noodles, Eero. Calvic's noodles look really good.
What,
Calvic
Aren't they good
loudly
though?
is eating noodles the way he always eats noodles. Drinks all the broth first, so he's just over there like.
And no, that's food. People need food to live.
people.
That's-
Paper wasn't needed.
Okay, well, you need food to live too, Niora, so let's go get you some food. Yeah?
Mhm.
Okay.
Kind of just like holding onto Maris, we kind of just trot along behind.
Okay, that's fine. I will help you. Do you need me to hold your plate?
I
You
can
just
hold the
point at what you
plate.
want, and I'll fill it up for you. Okay?
They kind of, their arms like holding the plate. They don't want to be a burden still, but like they will kind of just point to random bits of food
All
for a
right.
relatively incoherent dinner.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
I had a sandwich earlier. I don't want to eat too much.
You know what? It's your first night. You can eat as much as you want. No one's gonna think it's too much.
Calvin goes back to get an apple.
I imagine that maybe like this is I don't know what coming down looks like. This seems like a. I at some point Aklis would look over at Eero and she would just kind of lean forward a little bit and be like, "I don't eat corpse. Lots of people think I eat corpse because I'm from hell, but I don't eat corpse. I just wanted you to know."
You're a vegetarian?
No.
I think she means she doesn't eat dead people.
Yes.
Am I a people?
Oh, let's maybe not ask those questions.
So we're very interested in Aklis.
So, for those of you who are facing the front half of the hall where the teachers are, who is facing? Because I assume there's 3 of you on one side, 3 of you on the
Let's see
other.
where we are on this map.
I
You're
imagine
all
I
over the
am
place.
Not. I imagine Kalvik has his back to
I'm sitting across.
back
from
to the
him.
front.
Yeah, I imagine you'd be like across from me.
I would have
Eero.
tried to
Yeah.
get most of our very high friends on the opposite side of the table so they're not facing the teachers.
Oh, that makes
Okay.
sense. I will go along with that. I
Can't
will
have
say
them see our
Kalvik is
bloodshot
on-
eyeballs. Okay.
Yeah. The
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's
So
really
huge.
you wheel around and you look down. You're just, I don't eat dead people.
And you'll notice Maris and Kalvik looking over their shoulders. Well, maybe Maris more, because I think Kalvik you're probably facing Aklis. But Maris, you'll notice when you look at the teacher's table, Master Conway was at the front, and he was just rubbing his temples and looking down when you guys came in, and that whole
I
scene
don't
happened.
think we took that long. And also, where is he?
He's at the front. He is the first table on the right to the left, third to the left. So, do you see him? There's Ifra, there's Professor Dylan, and there's
Oh,
Master
there he is.
Conway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Ah,
didn't
there he
recognize him
is.
with
Okay,
his
I had
jacket
to
on.
hover.
Yeah, because I was
hover.
looking for the. I was looking for the.
We were looking for
gators.
the sweatpants.
Yeah.
The sweatpants.
Crocs, not gators.
yes.
I'm
The
so
Crocs
sorry
and
that I called them
sweatpants.
gators.
I wish you could see them under the table. I wish I could do that. But yeah, so you'll see him. He's rubbing his temple. He's very embarrassed, and the younger professor sitting by him is kind of whispering to him and like patting him on the shoulder. But he does eventually get up and he leaves. So he is no longer there. I'm just gonna put him over here for now.
Kalvik
went to his
mumbles,
corner.
and there goes our fearless leader. And goes back to eating his apple.
I don't
Zeus is
think
here? No, just kidding. Just kidding.
I don't think he likes us.
I get the impression he doesn't like anyone. I wouldn't take it too seriously.
People tend to like me. I mean,
I
they
like
don't,
you.
but like people tend to tolerate me.
Oh, I like you. You've been
Yay.
really nice.
Just eats holds a single strawberry with like both hands.
And at the end of dinner, Lyle will come up to all of you to your table and be like, "All right, are you ready?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right,
You
guys?
feel full and hydrated and ready to go?"
Yes, and we avoided the brownies.
Woohoo! Yeah, that was really awkward. Like, one of the third years found them just sitting on the table over there, and I don't know who put them up, but sometimes people do that sort of stuff. And I'm really glad you were able to avoid them, because those pranks happen all the time at school.
Oh, good.
Yeah, not something the school usually, serves to us, obviously.
Right. That's
That makes
good.
more sense now. No, they were delicious.
Did you have one?
No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. No. No.
He's going, no.
Yes, hero.
What answer would you like us to give?
I'd like you to tell me that you'd never eat those ever.
I love the wink.
Nira tries their best to emulate the wink in repeating the exact words.
Your eye starts twitching.
Yeah, like they're not all there, but like we'd never eat those ever, and then like just blinks.
Perfect. All right, follow me. We are going down under the castle. You haven't seen that yet. It's going to be very exciting. So, follow me, everyone. He'll head everybody out of the school.
Following.
And he'll
Calvic
be-
is eating the rest of his raspberry pastry.
Now, depending on what club you join, they do, meet throughout the day. But this is a special club showcase where all the clubs come out and they showcase their favorite things. They want new members. So we're going to be under, and sometimes the clubs actually do meet under the castle. There's a bunch of classrooms down there, and there's the headmaster's office, and there's also the alchemy dungeons where, everybody ends up going around midnight.
How many
Everybody?
clubs can
Everybody goes to the alchemy dungeon at midnight?
Well, it's kind of a big event. Every year during the club showcase.
Oh,
there's a
just
big-
tonight, not every night.
Yeah, not like every night.
Okay.
Well, maybe some people do. I don't know. Probably really like studious alchemy students. But anyway, tonight, the Potions Club is actually holding, Experimental Potions Club is holding a Potions Roulette. So that's going to be cool and exciting. Maybe, you guys will want to join.
What is a potions roulette? I didn't have like formal schooling before this.
Oh, a
Is it a
potions
thing?
roulette is like where you take like 10 minutes, right? 10 minutes to make your experimental potion that you want to put into the contest. And then you have this big wheel and you spin it, and then you get to drink whatever's on there. And the last
Oh.
person standing is the one who wins.
Oh my!
It's
So are
pretty
you-
fun.
Has
Are you,
anybody
like-
died from this?
Yeah,
Well,
that's a good question. Actually, that's a really
Well-
good question.
I mean, the nurse usually is there.
Does she take
Usually?
part?
Nurse Vio kind of, watches everything, but, magic can be really dangerous and sometimes things happen. I don't think anyone's died in like 5 years from it, but I don't know. I'm not a really competent source.
Okay.
It's really fun though, and it's exciting, and lots of stuff happens. Crazy stuff happens.
Calvic's mind starts churning.
So how many clubs are we like allowed to join or meant to join?
Well, you can
We have
join
to
as
join
many as you
clubs?
want, but you just have to make sure you're committed to them, right? Because you don't want to say, "Oh, I want to commit myself to this club," and then you never go, and then they might hunt you down.
Is it possible to change a potion
Change a potion?
magically?
What do you mean?
Like, say I'm about to drink a Coca-Cola.
Okay.
Let's say I'm about to drink a refreshing Coca-Cola beverage.
Okay.
I'm sorry, for trademark's sake, let's say I'm about to drink a
A
refreshing
Pepsi instead.
Oklamoka.
Okay.
But I wave my wand and I change it into something else as it is moving through the air. Is that possible?
We don't need to look at these.
Well, I
professors.
suppose anything really is possible with magic.
It's good
Is
to
it-
know.
Yeah, like they really do allow a lot of different stuff for the potion roulette contest. Like if you want to get creative with it, you totally can.
A potion transmutation.
Like a potion. There we go. That is what I mean.
The only thing they don't allow is when you pick up a potion, you have to take a sip. You can't like put it back and, try another one because that will disqualify you.
No, that make you a pussy.
I froze, but I'm raising my hand.
What?
Was that too much? I'm sorry.
I mean, no, it was just like totally unexpected from you.
I froze,
yeah.
but I'm raising my
Yeah,
hand.
Eero's raising their hand.
Sorry that I froze.
Go ahead, Eero.
Do you have to join a club?
Well, you don't have to, but it will look good on your, Coven resume when you
And-
graduate.
Is
So
that
yeah, you need to join a club, Euro,
okay? Why?
We do highly recommend it.
because that's part of the unwritten rules of magical society. It's a whole thing.
being in a club.
Yes.
If if you're not in a club, how are you ever going to meet people? And if you never meet people, how are you going to be popular?
Never mind.
Think of it this way. Think of it as learning how to network and gain team building skills and work as part of a group.
Yeah, Maris knows all of this. Wow, have you ever been part of a magical club, Maris?
No, but I am always on the team. I've been part of a cheer team since I was, before it's even worth counting.
Like a cheer team for Cap the Bat?
Yeah. Is there a cheerleading club here? Please tell me there is.
No, but you should totally start one.
Wait,
that would be so cool. Who cares?
Yeah,
you can start a club if you want to. That's totally possible.
Okay. Oh, this is great.
All you really need is the enthusiasm. I started the Finesse and Fashion Club in my first year, and now I've got like 5 members.
Stick.
It's my coven, but that's okay. We're growing.
That is great. Hey, do you want to be a cheerleader?
Yes, I do. Of course I do.
Oh, it's great, Lyle. You could be a cheerleader in the cheerleading club.
I don't know how to do it, but I could totally learn.
You can learn. Anyone can learn. It just takes effort and determination.
All right, so let's go. So they go down the steps, and you will see, as you look around in these stairs, you will see the windows that are lining the castle, and you are now underwater. So there are schools of fish that pass by. There are even like sharks that are, swimming past. And of course, you've got the water elementals who are kind of swirling around each other playfully. But inside the castle itself, it starts to branch out into darker classrooms. The windows still show the outside, the underwater environment, but you'll start to see clubs setting up. So let's get into the clubs. So Lyle will be like, I have to leave you here because I gotta go get ready for my club table, but feel free to walk around and see what's here.
Is it like set up like an artist's alley but with all the clubs in it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's
so
what I was picturing.
As you like look into each classroom, you've got like tables, and some people are really trying to show off. Like the dueling club is one of them, right? And like you've got Professor Cordelia, who was the large Palomino professor. She's actually the head of that club, and she's got her very sharp blue blazer on. And everybody that's part of the dueling club has a sharp blue blazer, actually. And they're showing off like different tricks with dueling in one of the rooms. And then you've got a table set up kind of in the corner with like chessboards and like books, like
the fucking
RPG
nerd clubs. Okay.
It's the Dianas of the world.
Yeah! I was not in chess club. I was not good at chess.
How was you? Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
There's like a magical form of tiddlywinks going on right now. If you want to describe what that is, Tess.
Magical
It's like-
tiddlywinks?
okay,
Yes.
So, Tiddlywinks is a thing played in the mild 1800s that I've managed to convince these guys is a thing in England, where you have little discs and you press little discs onto the other discs to flip the discs into cups.
Mm-hmm.
So beer pong.
No.
I was gonna say that it was Beyblades,
No.
but I love that we all went different places.
So
No,
beer
this-
pong. Okay.
None of those things.
Well, that's
But beer
definitely
winks.
what's happening
It's beer winks.
in that general
Beer
area.
Is there a magical? I feel like Experimental Alchemy Club does have beer pong, but it is with various substances. I think that'll be something we'll encounter.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
we know that Calvic is very much into potions yet? Okay.
Has
I
not
couldn't-
been introduced.
Okay,
and
okay.
Calvin, is trying to
Be
keep
cool.
it cool a little bit. I think he's trying to. He wants to. He's very interested, but is trying not to. He's not gonna like just run to wherever the experimental potions is. He's just gonna meander his way through the clubs, looking at different ones as he goes.
So there's like, I can describe maybe like 4 rooms. You guys want me to just go through and describe all the clubs? Okay, so
Yeah.
the first room has the dueling club right by the nerds, the mono club, who have an interest in all things mono, and I think they probably also have a toaster on the table, and they keep like, putting down the little tab and the toast pops up and everyone goes, "Whoa!" And then you've got
I think as we're going by that room, Calvic points out to Eero, like, looks like you could like research a lot of stuff in that one. There's not, I mean, you haven't seen a lot of that before. A lot to document over there.
Are you mocking me? Am I being mocked?
No, is that Eero asking that question?
Yes, it is Eero. Eero takes everything as a threat. Yes.
No, just sounds like you might enjoy. I know it sounds like you're having trouble maybe trying to pick a club. Just pointing out things you might enjoy. I know that might be hard to believe, but I am.
Thank you.
And he goes, okay, and he just keeps walking down.
So in the other room, you have a ritual magic club, you know, and they have the different circles on their tables, and they're actually sitting there. There's a couple of like goth kids sitting there like making candles right now. And then next to them is actually a club that's very popular. Like a lot of students are crowded around it, and it's actually the teacher's assistant that you saw at the front. Her name was Ifra, and she was sitting by your master Conway and the other teacher. And she's got a table full of baby animals and plants. And they're like, basically the baby animals are like in little tiny incubators. You've got some eggs, you've got like a couple baby hippogriffs, you know, in like a nest right by it. And in the next room, you've got a couple of kids who are at a table, and they're kind of reading, and on the banner at the front it says Junior Elite Study Group. And by them, they've got a bunch of kids who are like long robes. They have very long robes up to their necks, down to their feet. And they are the Dionysus Prayer Group.
That's an
Interesting they're wearing
oxymoron.
robes.
That's an oxymoron if I've ever heard one.
And then, of course, in the last room, you have the Finesse and Fashion Club, which Lyle and Sana are at right now. And you see the booth, it has like racks and racks of clothes behind, and it's like covered in shoes and different kinds of like makeup. And then right by them, there's the Chroma Cooks Chromatic Culinary Club, who are making some food. You will know from what Lyle told you that the Experimental Potions Club does actually take their space in the alchemy dungeons on the bottom. Very, very bottom.
I think because we happen to be in this last room, Kelvic goes, food. And like just goes directly towards the Cooks and Culinary Club.
Okay, so you go over to the Cooks and Culinary, and the werewolf there, she walks up and she goes, "Oh, hi, are you interested in joining the Chroma Cooks?"
Yeah, it seems like a good amount of fun. What are we cooking up over here?
Well, we're actually cooking up a cake that we are going to celebrate with, you know, at the potion roulette. But this cake is full of different magical ingredients, and if you eat it, it gives you a really happy memory.
Oh, I was just talking about those earlier. How is it? And he's like, is it in the mixing process? Is it baking? Are they decorating it? Where in this whole process do they seem to be?
It's a very long process of just, you have to really have a positive environment. You have to be playing really happy music, and you have to be thinking, you know, of your happy thought as you make the ingredients. And of course, you've got different ingredients like lavender, and you've got hyssop and things like that. So.
Oh, I made a laughing cupcake once. It didn't turn out. People just kind of like chuckled. It wasn't like a belly laugh like I was hoping for, but this sounds similar. This sounds fun.
Maybe your intention just wasn't strong enough. You know, sometimes that happens when you're cooking. You know, your kitchen just isn't bright enough or sunny enough. There's just little variables that really, really affect, you know, how your end result. But if you want to join us, we could totally fix that for you.
Sure. Is this the whole cooking club focused on happy foods? Is there like melancholy foods? Are there sad foods? Are there like...
Oh no, we cook all sorts of foods.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
also in league with the prank club.
Kelvic gets a very sly grin. Where do I sign up?
Right here, and she slides the paper over.
I'm Cal. What's your name?
Oh, my name's Deandra. Nice to meet you.
Her name is Deandra?
Yes, her name is Deandra.
All right. Is that spelled like my name with more consonants in it?
You can call me Dia.
Dia, pleasure.
I'm gonna call you Dia from now on, Deanna.
Calvic writes his name down and says, "Cool. I'll be right back." And writes his name down.
And her
his
tail is
contact
wagging.
information.
She's got a like furry tail behind her, and she's like wagging, like, "Yay, we got our first member in the first 5 minutes."
Trying to decide if Calvic likes the tail wagging. I'll get back to you. Calvic goes down. He doesn't know if he's into that yet. Calvic starts making his way down to the basement where the experimental potions club is. He turns to everyone else, is like, "You got this, right? All right, have fun," and walks away.
Awesome. I will.
Eero. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say I'm gonna switch everyone to the alchemy dungeons. There will be different clubs going on, but that's my next map.
Okay. I'll move us around on there too then. Eero's gonna get holed up, I think, for a brief amount of time in front of the dueling club, just admiring it with a sort of wistful expression on his face as he's just watching. They're really good at what they do.
So
and if they have a
Sana will
flower-
come up behind you, Eero, while you're staring at the dueling club and be like, "So are you interested in this?"
I was actually kind of thinking that you might be in this, but apparently you're in the shoe club.
Oh, I'm part of the dueling club too, but I'm also part of the finesse and fashion club. Lyle really did try to convince all of us.
Yeah.
But the fashion club is fun too. It's just different, you should try to join as many clubs as possible, so you can get more immersed in the school culture of things.
I'm gonna look, I think, at the babies, probably. Just the eggs. Do you guys have, like, performances for this or something? Like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, we're performing all the time. Usually they're announced officially though. It's like every month we'll have like a dueling tournament. I actually won one of them my first year, so.
That's cool. That's really cool.
And even if you don't want to participate, you should still go and watch it.
Yeah, no, I'll go. I think, probably, like, I don't know, like, some of the people that I'm with are, like, really good at that kind of thing, so maybe they'll be,
And maybe you will be too, you never know. But I think the lab would be a good thing too.
The lab?
The lab is, that's what they call it. It's a nursery lab. Basically, Aoife doesn't have enough help to take care of all the baby animals, so she tries to trick everyone to, come over and do that.
Am I correct in assuming that the Junior Elite Study Group is full of the worst people that you will ever meet?
I mean, I wouldn't join it. If you want to join it, you can. And you hear, like, a voice behind you. Maybe you're just not smart enough to join the Junior Elite Study Group.
No, that's definitely not the problem. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it is. And you see Maz, who is the green nymph, pass by you and, like, bump you with their arm. And Sana just kind of gives a look, like, don't worry about that.
Aren't they one of the besties?
Yes, and they're a handful. All the time.
Okay.
I really shouldn't have become an RA, but this is what I get.
Are you getting paid, or is this just...
Oh, no, it goes on my resume. I didn't know what a resume was when I first got here, and then Lyle told me it would be a fun time, so I did it. Now I have the Bessie Squad to look after, so...
Why do you need a resume?
Just that's what we do when we're in here. I don't know, it's just what I was told to do, so I'm building my resume. And Sada will, like, quickly turn and, like, leave.
I'm gonna take one of the dueling flyers and put it in my pocket. And then I'll probably wander down to the nursery lab a little bit later, but I'm gonna be going, what the fuck is she building a resume for a little while? What other people check it out?
Let's see. Yes, Lauren.
Is there a theater club?
There can be. Yeah.
Some sort of theater-esque Perhaps
Oakley's inspired.
interpretive dance club.
Sure, yeah, I can definitely see that. You find the theater and interpretive dance club. It's a bunch of nymphs probably who are like doing
Yeah, that
their
makes
own
sense.
like made up dance that they're just like performing in front of everybody, and everyone's like, oh my god, the theater kids are at it again.
Oakley's will of course just be like, I once performed the entirety of Prometheus Bound all by myself. I was Zeus, and I was Prometheus, and
you were also the vultures.
that was also the vultures and the rock. Or boulder.
Wow. Are you like trying to find your muse too?
Do you do Greek tragedies? I guess death is my muse.
Tragedies are our favorite kind of shows. Tragedies and musicals, of course.
You know, I have been writing. I've always wanted to redo Prometheus Bound, but as a musical, that actually seems like it would be really, really cool.
You should join us. We'll perform it.
I would love a flyer.
Okay, can you give us like your best dance?
Can I actually, this is an original piece. It is about Medusa and Perseus.
And everybody stops and stares, and they're like, we'll give you a call back.
Not even a charm check? No check?
Sure. Charm of 9.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't even think I could hit that, even if I wanted to.
You could get an exploding dice.
Yeah, you could just.
A 4 for me.
Okay, yeah.
Did
so
you
they
roll a 4 on the die?
It's a 4, but I also have adversity tokens.
Wait, do you have
Yeah,
a D4? So
but if
roll
it's
it
a-
again.
Yeah, if you got a 4 on a d4, you get to roll it again no matter what.
No, I haven't rolled. I'm just saying I have
Oh,
to roll
okay,
it.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, no, that's a 2.
Okay.
Do you have 7
Okay, so
adversity
they-
tokens?
Oh no.
I have 3.
Oh.
Okay, so they're all dancing, and then they stop, and they all like are like, and they're like, we'll give you a call back.
And now you have 4.
And I just stand there for a second.
A callback means we'll call you back.
Don't you need to write down where I am and what
No,
the-
we know where you're from. We know what your coven name is. We'll find you.
She retracts.
You were the ones that were late to dinner.
She retracts back into her hair with just a very with her nose poking out, and she just kind of like backs away into the shadows.
And you feel, Achilles, you feel a arm weave through yours and tug you away from that table. And you look down and you notice it is D'Arcy Dragomir, the emo vampire with the black hair and the black clothes.
I
you know, very
admired your
pale
goth
skin.
dancing, even if nobody else did.
And yeah, and he'll kind of mumble to you, be like, fuck them. They don't know real art that bit him in the ass.
Aku's just very
There we
like
go.
she stiffens up and she just very slowly turns her head to look down at Darcy, and she kind of straightens up if she could possibly get any taller to try to kind of puff her chest out a little bit, and she goes, "Yes, because I am sexy beach."
Yeah, you are. Now, what they don't understand is that art is everywhere. And we can make our own art.
We should start our own club.
We could.
And-
Or you should join the Junior Elite Study Group with me.
Bitch!
Yeah. What is this club?
It's where you get a lot of one-on-one studying time. You know, just to focus on our academics.
Do you get special privileges?
This now sounds like not a study club.
So I've
Really?
heard.
I'm sorry. I am Aklis. You and I.
Oh, yeah, I've heard. Aklis, right? Like, you're from the underworld?
Yes.
From,
Hell.
like, hell, right? That's so wicked.
It's very metal.
It is fucking metal. I love it. My name's R.C. Dragomir. I am also a creature of the night, so I totally get you. And he'll take out his little, like, silver flask, which has, like, a little bat on it, and he'll just, like, pop it and take a drink. You want to try?
Sure, I have brownies today. Why not try something else that is new?
All right. He, like, hands it over to you.
I'll take a swig.
You just told me you don't eat corpses. You
It's totally
liar!
I don't know what this is. She's innocent.
She doesn't know what this is.
She doesn't know what this is. I mean, Lauren knows what this is probably.
But she will find out. Yes, so it is a pure blood drink. It is very irony. Go ahead and give me a grit check of like 5. I imagine you've had some gross things in the past, but never pure blood.
Oh yeah, grit is my forte. Unless I roll a 1. Okay. That's a 12 plus. Yeah, so.
Yeah, you chug it down. Like you take a swig and you what does she think of it? She doesn't spit it out, but what does she think of it?
That's an O.
That's okay. It's not for everybody, you know.
Is
Blood
that O negative? She's just like throwing it out, like she has no clue, but she's just trying to be cool. Like, is that the O negative? You know, like.
You're funny, actually. That was a good one. He'll take another drink and pop and like put the cap back on and put it down.
She's just gonna like turn her head like so that he can't see, like under her hair, and just go.
But yeah, I've just heard that study group is more than it looks like, you know. But what do you want to join? You want to make your own theater club?
Well, I was thinking about it. Do they? I don't. I feel like I could have a better club than them. But if the study club were to perhaps have some sort of advantage to getting into the restricted section, I would be most interested.
Well, I think we could figure that out. We gotta join it. But if you're interested in getting into the restricted section, so am I. Any reason you want to go there? Or do you just like forbidden magic?
She's gonna think long and hard about how she should answer this, and because she doesn't know this person that well and knows that Darcy is a member of the Besties, she's just gonna kind of look at him and go, "Oh yeah, that is so dark and so me. I just can't stay away from the forbidden things."
I figured as much. I bet you're like a rich, aren't you?
I'm sorry, what you went out on?
I bet you major in ritual magic, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so do I. I think we're drawn to like the dark depths of magic. I'm pretty excited to explore it with you. I'll see you around. And he'll like walk off.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I'm guessing that's just like one of those see you around, just walk by.
See you around.
And she's just gonna stand there holding her wand, just like see you around.
Awesome.
Iro! I guess.
Oh, am I behind you? I've been there the whole time doing exactly the faces that Deanna made this whole scene of.
I just imagine just like there's like a draft of wind or something in it. Oh, there.
Hey.
All right. Maris. What are we doing?
I think Maris is going to start with Lyle.
Yep. So Lyle is at the finesse and fashion table right now. But when you approach, he's like, "So, have you decided if you want to start your own club yet?"
I really do. I really think this whole school could use some more cheer, right?
I think so too. You know, if you join the finesse and fashion club, you might get some members who are just like interested in also cheer.
You know, I could do that.
Does that mean you'll join?
You know what? Yes. And you know what? The Finesse and Fashion Club could totally help design cheerleader outfits. Right?
That's the best idea I've ever heard in my life. Okay, here, sign up. And I think I have an extra paper around here somewhere. Yes, here's some parchment. And here, I'll give this to you, and we'll write cheerleading club on the top. And you just go around and recruit people. I mean, they weren't expecting a booth for you, but I'm sure you'll get some people, right, Sana? And Sana's like,
But you know, I think what would help is like a little bit of a demonstration of like some of the cool stuff. Except if no one else has done cheer, I don't.
No, let's go out in the hall. You can teach me, we'll do it loudly and also get everybody's attention. Okay, come on, let's go.
Okay.
And he'll take your hand and like drag you to the hall.
All right. So what we're gonna do is, can you count to 8? Of course you can count to 8. That's a stupid question.
Oh,
You
wait,
can
real
count to
quick.
8.
Is your coven like a? Do they want to also join?
I don't know.
Neo
They
will
all
be like
sort of went to do
vaguely
their own things.
behind Maris, like a little bit uncomfortably.
Yura, you're gonna join the cheerleading club too, right?
I mean, I like cheering.
Great.
I don't know about leading.
Is Kalvik here too? Where's Kalvik?
He sort of went. I think he was looking at the cooking stuff.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna stand in front of me, and we're gonna count 1.
Okay.
I'm gonna count. On 1, I'm gonna grab your waist. On 2, you bend your knees. On 3, you're gonna jump, and I'm gonna lift you. And
I'm
you're
gonna jump?
just put your arms like this, and
Okay.
you're gonna hold your core, like hold your abs in real tight, and arms like this.
What's
and
a
smile
core?
real big.
Like my abs?
Yeah.
My abs?
Ready?
I'm gonna hold them? Like I'm gonna
You, like
put my
clench
hands
them
on them?
tight. No.
Clutch them.
Yeah, clench them.
Like
Like put your arms up like this in
Okay.
a big V.
Okay.
And smile really big. Okay, so you're gonna do that on 3.
Oh, on 3. But then I
Okay.
jump, clutch my abs, and go. Okay, cool. Got it.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. And Maris is gonna lift Lyle up and pop him on her shoulder.
Can I stop clenching my abs now?
Only if you want to fall over.
Okay, I guess I'll stay like this. No, he stays like that. Niora,
Alright.
what does Niora do?
Yeah, what do I do?
You're next.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna
You
count
can
again.
hold both of us?
I don't know that I can do both at the same time. I'm gonna put you down.
How
So-
cool would that be?
You know what? I'll practice it. On 3, I'm gonna put you down. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, down.
Okay, that was fun. Is that like how it always is? Wow, okay, I'm totally in.
Okay, great. Nura, you ready?
Yeah. Okay, I can.
Okay,
It's
so-
like swimming. I can do this.
Yeah, it totally is. So just smile real big, because facials
Okay.
are really important. Okay, you gotta work on the facials. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, up.
And then Neo will give a best shot and woo! A little bit kind of off kilter.
Can we do a
And
check
Nora's-
for this? Because I
Yes.
have a dream in my heart of how it could go wrong, and it's mostly just
Oh,
hands
gosh.
plunging through water and a splash on the ground.
Oh no. Okay, so do we want to do like a
I
like
think
a check
it's like
to see how smoothly it goes?
it's
or
like
do
a
we wanna
brawn and
see-
a flight, right? Like both
Yeah.
combined. Can she catch
I'm
and can she
imagining-
leap?
Yeah,
I'm
let's
imagining
do it.
if Maris beats Neora's flight with a brawn check, they kind of put the hands into Neora because they're kind of made of water.
Okay, yeah,
Kind of like-
alright.
imagining, like,
We're
if they're
just
not
gonna-
really
I mean-
solid.
Maris is already scarred from something that happened to Betsy or whatever.
Let's do it.
Let's scar her some more.
Let's do a competitive roll. That sounds fun. So both of you roll flight and brawn, but I won't give you a TN because we'll see which one's
Okay.
higher.
Yeah,
Oh gosh. So my brawn
just I think it'd be funny.
is
'Cause
16.
That's 12 for me.
Okay, so we decided it squeezes a little too hard.
A little
Is that
bit. think
describe
that's-
what's happening to me?
Like ultimately, I imagine Neora's still like, yeah, they're not literally just fluid, but like they're definitely made of water. So I kind of imagine like they go up, but like Maris has the feeling of as and when they grab on, it's kind of like grabbing on to like trying to grab water with your hands. And it kind of just splooshes a little.
Okay, so you sploosh. All right, so you splatter a little bit.
Can I
Yeah.
still get Nura
Yeah,
up on my
I don't know,
shoulder?
Yeah, I
think
don't
the
think
bow's good
that.
enough to get up.
I
feel like it'd
don't
be a
think
weird experience.
that you would drop. It would just be like it kind of soaks your hair a little bit.
Oh.
And
A little
go ahead and
Flashdance
give
moment.
me a charm of, let's see, of 7.
Who's me, charm or
Both of you.
okay? What's
That
my charm?
is,
Okay, I'm okay at charm.
8.
Okay.
Hey.
8.
That's gonna be a. Do I have any bonuses to charm? I got a +1 to charm. That's gonna be an 11.
Okay, cool. So basically that happens and you're a little wet, but it actually is really cool and it attracts the attention of a lot of the students around you. And so a couple of them come around. You even see the huge leather jacket dude, Farkas Wagner, who is part of the Bessie Squad. He comes over and he's like, so what are you guys doing?
We're gonna be a cheerleading club. Do you
I'm
want to join?
cheering.
Is that for like Cap the Bat? What is this what you're doing?
Well, I think we'll probably start out with Cap the Bat matches because, that's a good way to get noticed. But I used to be a competitive cheerleader and we did it just for the fun of it. It was a great workout and it's a great way to meet people and have a great attitude. And honestly, you look like you'd be a fantastic bass.
I mean, I do like to work out, but
Yeah, let's see. Come on, show me those guns.
all right. Yeah, that's true. All right. So,
And Maris is going to compare.
okay. All right. I'll join your club if you can lift me.
All right, let's give it a shot. Come here.
All right.
Oh, I hope you didn't waste your 16 grit on lifting Niora.
We've all got a
'cause
love
I want
interest in the
this to happen.
besties.
And he is Maris, you're a very strong girl. You are buff. You are pretty tall, but this guy's like twice your size. So it's gonna be noticeable if you can pull this off. So let me see.
It's gonna be the reverse scene of Dirty Dancing at the end, but instead.
Give me a brawn check of, let's see.
All of us need to be prepared to pour our adversity tokens into this.
Yeah.
But you need to use the other adversity tokens. You have to be there, able to help her.
Yeah,
So only
Niora
Niora
is.
can do it. Yeah.
Give me a brawn check. Well, it's possible depending on how you explain it to me. Yeah,
Yeah.
like if you're doing something else. But 13.
Okay. 8. Shoot.
I think you've still got all of your adversity tokens
do.
too.
But that'll only get me to 11.
I can. I have
Niora.
several to pour in. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got
yes,
same.
Yes.
So as like Maris goes, Niora is also going to just like at the tip of the heels as it goes just the wolf up to like onto Maris's shoulders, and I'm gonna spend how many do you need? 2?
2.
13, yeah,
okay.
only 2.
Yeah, I'll spend 3 just to like get it over, just for
Look a
Alright.
little more impressive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so Farkas walks over and he's like he jumps towards you. And how do you catch him and lift him up? With Niora apparently going whoop.
So is he jumping at me?
He's gonna jump kind of like he'll walk over and jump up because he saw what you did with
Dirty
Niora
dancing.
yeah.
You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do an overhead press.
Jesus.
All
And
right.
just hold him there for a second before I let him down.
And everybody at that point is looking at you, and you hear some clicks, and you hear the woo! That is cool! What are you doing over here? It's like, hell yeah! Cheerleading club is so fucking awesome! Dude, do we have uniforms yet?
No, but the Finesse and Fashion Club is working on it for us.
All right, let's go talk to them. Let's get some uniforms going. I want some booty shorts.
All right, we'll get you some booty shorts.
And so that is happening. So you guys are gonna go sort that out. Let's see. Niora, did you specifically need anything for clubs?
Yeah, Niora would actually like to join the Finesse and Fashion Club. Niora has worn the same 2 outfits their entire life, but like they like the aesthetics of clothes.
Oh yeah, and Lyle will like basically shove the membership paper at you and be like, "Are you signing up too, Niora?"
Yeah, just before you do, stand there, hold that, and then Neo's gonna like grab. What's your sister called again, Arrow?
Sana.
Sana.
Yeah, you can like kind of pull Sana into frame.
Sana's
and,
like
have Sona like with a pen like write like look like they're drawing something. Stay there, don't move. And then like
Okay,
you're
I'm
step back.
supposed to be drawing something. Okay.
Yeah. And then you're always gonna get a camera out and then take a photo of them, like sign up with Maris and Barkus, like as like the intro to that. And then you're always gonna come up and actually sign up for the club.
All right, and we're so excited to figure out how to like design clothes for a water nymph. We've never had a water nymph in our club before, so that's gonna be so fun. You can like drop by my dorm later, and we can get you like a new outfit or two.
Yes, sounds really I'm still not used to shoes. That's still weird. They don't feel very
Yes,
good.
we'll find you some shoes that fit for you and that are comfortable and make you feel like a better self. You know, like when Sana first joined last year, they didn't have like any clothes, and now they have like a new outfit for like every single day of the year.
Like, could the shoes not have like bottoms? Is that an option?
We'll figure it out. I think that could be something we could make.
Okay.
Like an aquarium for your feet.
Yeah.
Yeah!
That sounds good. Yeah.
All right, Eero. I think, Josh just stepped away. We're gonna
reconvene in the dungeon here in a minute. I just very
we
quickly.
are, yes.
I'm gonna quickly stop by the nerd table, the monochromatic table, and be like, "Well, cheer is a monochromatic activity," and slide them a pamphlet and leave immediately. Just to get some nerds in the club.
They pick it up and they're like, "Oh, okay," and they look over at Farkas going, "Ooh," and they're like, "Okay." Interesting, maybe.
From what I understand, most of monochromatic culture is more like that.
But we do want to like immerse ourselves in monoculture, don't we?
You want to get
Okay.
mono. Okay, bye.
And does Eero sign up for the nursery as well?
Yeah, it
Or
felt
is
very
Eero
much
kind of
like something.
looking?
I'm gonna pick up some paperwork for that, and then also, what was the thing with the plants? Because I'm gonna see if I can pick
Yeah,
up
I'm
something for
also-
Neora. Yeah.
It's
I'm
it's
interested in
the
the plant.
same club. They take care of plants and they take care of baby animals.
I think probably Eero and Neora end up there at the same time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. Did you want to play out that scene, or do
Yeah,
you
are you
wanna
looking
just
for
say-
unpaid labor? No, I just want to hear about the club.
Okay. Well, Ifra has like a baby, a very chubby baby hippogriff on her lap, and she's just like, "Are you guys wanting to join us?"
I mean, I'm more just like plants, and you guys probably have some things I've not seen before.
Yeah, so we do have a whole greenhouse inside of our natural magic, our chromozoology building. So, and chromobotany as well. I take care of all of that. So, oh, and also Professor Conway is our teacher. The guy who supervises everything. He's just
What's-
not around very often, but that's okay.
Does he ever do his job?
What's that like?
Like every once in a while he'll show up to class and it'll be like a huge surprise and everyone will be very excited. But he doesn't stay for very often.
Yeah.
What's like the ruling on like what kind of plants we're allowed to grow? Like, will I get yelled at for growing plants again?
Why would we yell at you? That's the whole point of the club.
Like, what if I grow the wrong kinds?
There's no wrong kind of plant. All plants are good and all animals are good. Oh, yes. Why are you raising your hand?
Poison, marijuana,
We
crack
actually have a poison
cocaine.
section of our greenhouse. Is crack cocaine a plant? I don't believe
I'm
it
not
is.
totally sure.
Huh. We do have a poison section of our greenhouse.
You have a marijuana section?
No, I don't think we're technically allowed to grow that on campus.
So that would be a bad plant then.
Wink.
Well, it's not a bad plant. It's just a plant that we are not permitted to grow.
Wink.
Okay.
Wink.
Just investigating.
Would you like to join too?
No. Well, not for Nora wants to learn about the plans.
Hi, I'm Neora.
Hi, I'm probably gonna see you in class, actually. I teach the botany and chromozoology, if you're a major in chromozoology,
Oh,
of course.
I am.
Perfect! We'll see each other often then. And then you
Okay.
can drop by and, take care of all of the plants. It'll be great.
Neo's gonna hand like a spineless cactus fruit, a cactus pear, over.
This is so cute! She puts it on the edge of the table. We need all the help we can get. So if you want to join, please do.
Are you joining, Garo?
I don't, well, I've spent most of my, I want to hold the babies.
I think that's part of the same thing.
Is it the same? Do
Sure,
I have to
she
do
just-
the plants if I want to hold the babies?
No, you can just come for the animals if you want to.
If that, I mean, what do,
We've
yeah.
got a stable and everything.
How many of Loki's children are there?
Loki's children?
Like the train? Like,
Oh, yeah. We don't have any of Loki's children. Well, you're thinking of Sleipnir's children, right? Sleipnir is, the son of Loki, but those were all his children.
Oh,
But we don't have any of them. They're all grown now. They're all employed.
oh,
We don't.
okay.
I don't think the train employs children.
I mean, not that we know. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll take a flyer.
Perfect. Thank you.
Uh-huh, thanks.
Neo will like go to hug Arrow for like joining with them, and then we'll like see Arrow tense up and Neo moving closer, and we'll like stop. Sorry.
No, that's it. Yeah,
And,
that's fine.
Amongst all the chaos of everything going on, I'm gonna jump to you, Calvic. Okay, so what are you're going down to the Experimental Potions Club, right?
Yeah, I think that's definitely the space he was heading toward next. That was
Okay,
definitely
awesome.
something he was excited about.
It is a very, very popular club. There are lots of people down here. It is actually, let me see, the map is there, right? Okay.
Yeah,
It's a pretty tight space, but you can see that there's people just talking, and you'll see on the left-hand side that there are tables set up with a bunch of different ingredients, different kinds of mushrooms, herbs, even like weird things like eyeballs, talons, hairs that you can't quite identify just from a first glance. And you've got two huge cauldrons just going. And you actually see the tall twin. Do you remember they were part of the student council? It was one of the twins. Yes, you'll see the girl leaning against the table. She's got long, black, sleek hair, and she's very, very pretty. She's got pale skin and golden eyes. And she's actually kind of watching over what's going on next to the cauldron, because there's some people who are like trying to experiment with different things over there. And she'll look over and she'll see you and she'll just give a nod.
He nods back and just kind of, I think, maybe wanders over to see what's being made over here.
We are getting ready for the potion roulette soon.
Oh, it
Do
sounds
you
Go
Go ahead.
like a fun time. Yeah, it just sounds like a good time. I'm excited to put in a submission, and he's kind of like talking without looking at her now. He like peeks over the cauldron and then starts going around the table looking at different ingredients. Yeah, look, I'm excited to give it a shot.
You're going to enter?
If I can. And our first year's allowed to enter.
All years are allowed to enter. It's just quite bold of you. We don't really get a lot of first years that enter our potion roulette.
Well, I aim to please. Aim to be unique. I don't know, excuse me, and he sneaks by these people and starts to peek over here. And he like looks at the eyeballs. He's like, what? Then I think he literally picks one up by the stalk. Or like the nerve. Like, what is...
You want to be careful. Have you ever done alchemy before?
I've dabbled, and he's
And
just
she'll
like
take the
spinning
jar
it.
and like raise it so that it gets back in the liquid. You're going to dry that out, and then you're going to ruin the ingredient. You got to be careful.
Oh, okay, fair enough. What are... And he tries to read the label of what type of eyeballs they are.
Undead eyeballs.
Oh,
They
okay.
dry up very quickly.
Oh, I can imagine. That makes sense. What are they suspended? I'm sorry, that's not important.
What's your name?
Cal. Hi, nice to meet you. And he holds out a hand. The hand that he was just touching the eyeball with.
She'll take it. Name's Syndra Moreau.
Sindra Moreau. Oh, you were, what? Oh, we met you earlier. You're part of the student council?
Part of the student council, yes. My coven is. And I'm actually the head of the experimental potions club. So
Oh.
if you're interested in getting in, it is a bit of an exclusive club, though. Mostly because it's kind of dangerous. We don't want people just coming in and touching all the things. And she kind of gives you like a little bit of a smirk. And you know.
Oh, I understand. No, absolutely. You really got to be careful who you let handle this stuff. No, I will. I'll let my submission tonight speak for itself. How about that?
All right, we'll see what you can do. And I'll keep a close eye and see, you know, if you end up doing well tonight, maybe we'll have a talk later.
If you're lucky, you'll spin my potion.
Oh, all right then.
And he just like just like starts wandering around again. Nice to meet you. And exits.
And you'll feel her eyes follow you until you leave the dungeon. And you've caught her attention.
Yeah, I think he's going just to the other side. He's staying in this room, but is looking around, like leaving the actual area where stuff's being made, and is going over to the right-hand side.
Awesome. All right. Well, the time has come.
That's why you wanted to download that sound.
You'll hear a very obnoxious air horn sound.
Like that, what's her name, Sindra? She goes, well, I'll see you around. And then you turn around and immediately she's going, meow, 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 meow.
That wasn't her, though. That was actually a werewolf on the top, or the floor where you guys are with all the clubs, and he holds up his wand, and he's like, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, and he's got this bandana on his head with his little ears popping out. And he's like, all right, guys, are you ready to do potion roulette? Woo! And everyone's cheering. Now, for all of you who don't know what potion roulette is, don't be a loser. You're going to want to come and get included. The Medina squad is going to lead you down there. Let's go! And all the students are like, okay. Like, you can tell he definitely, like, thinks he's really full of himself. And he's like, woo! And you just hear a bunch of, oh! On the other side, and they all go down the stairs.
Was that the Medina squad?
Yeah.
Have we heard of them before, or is this our first time?
You will recognize them as the werewolf group that was pushing Professor Clyde around.
Okay.
Yeah, they were the really boisterous ones who are just always howling. They're
Are
always
all the
fucking
werewolves
howling.
in the same coven?
No.
Okay.
Deandra's not in their coven.
Okay.
So there are there's a lot of werewolves at the school, but this particular coven is weird because they're comprised all of werewolves.
Okay.
So
I feel like as he started wooing and screaming, Maris probably would have joined in just out of habit. That when someone starts yelling, you yell too, and they yell really excited.
yeah, and it's
Neil
kind of
can just-
contagious.
Yeah, Neil's kind of just taking photos of like people cheering and people excited and like people signing up for clubs. Also,
Yes.
can we take a moment to appreciate that like Kimmy Kiss on One More Multiverse is at Kimmy Kiss on their name? Can we please take a moment to appreciate
Is that Kim? Wait,
Sure.
are they here? Oh my god, everybody look at Darcy. Everybody look at Darcy. Look at this piece of shit.
Yes, they are. I already hovered over them. I was like, oh, okay.
I noticed a while ago, but
Oh my
I didn't want
gosh.
to interrupt anyone.
I do also, I want to bring to everybody's attention, we each have a government-supplied love interest within the besties. Some of ours are more obvious than others, and we'll see how it
I'm
turns.
starting to get nervous because I'm starting to wonder if mine is Ava, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Kimmy Kiss.
That seems like a redemption. Like I can fix her. I can fix her.
I'm obviously with this little green fuck who I hate already on site.
I do feel like Neora and Kimmy Kiss could be friends.
Yeah.
I feel like they both enjoy like social media and like setting up like a podcast
Damn
together.
it, mine's Ava. Mine's Ava.
Yeah, it's almost certainly Ava.
I'll come to terms with this.
Okay, so yeah, as you go down the stairs, Ira, you hear and you see Maz walking right by you, and
Oh,
he kind of
no.
gives you a look. He's like, "Did you join the study group?"
I heard that it's more of a club to have sexual relations. This was gonna be a burn, and I couldn't.
Is that
I
what
walked
you
down
do
the
when you
stairs.
study?
I'm sprinting
go-
down the stairs. Okay.
He will take and put out his foot. So give me a
Oh my god.
a
Okay.
flight check.
Really
A
Aggressive.
flight check. Okay.
Yes.
I got a
flight
D12 on a flight check, so he best.
So give me a
Aggressive
7.
Flirting.
Okay. So either I could do halvesies and get exactly a 7, or I'm not preparing for this though, so I'm gonna roll it because it's not like I'm going.
yeah.
I'm going to avoid this. I got an 8. I got an 8.
Okay. All right. So he goes to put his foot out, and does Eero see it, or does Eero step over
I think
it?
I feel like Lila does something about this. Whether this is pecking out his eyes like the ending of the original Cinderella, or it's something less dramatic than that. I think my little owl gets in the way.
Yeah. So Lila sees the foot go in front of your feet, like at the last second. He's like, and then like flops over and like attaches to Maz's face, and Maz is like, ah, and like tries to get off.
I sprint down the stairs, and then at the bottom I go, Lila, come!
Fly off down towards, very gracefully, and land on your head.
Yeah. And then there's just the owl
Eero,
face,
thump.
and then Eero's owlish face staring up at Maz. And then walking backwards down the hallway.
Just very creepy. All right, everybody is in the alchemy dungeons.
Could Niora see Maz try and trip their friend?
Do you want to see it?
Did Niora see it? It's a question rather than like a...
Yeah, if you're sticking next to your group, then you probably saw it.
Yeah, okay.
Maz's poor ass is about to get blasted.
Yeah, like we're a few steps ahead, and Niora's just gonna like tap like their feet on, like, you know, kind of moving down like a little bit of water, and then kind of tap the one to the leg to freeze one of the steps.
Oh man. Okay,
We're just
so you
fucking
freeze,
everybody up.
you
Specifically
freeze the
that
step
squad.
in front of Maz, and Maz goes to step on it, of course, and falls on his ass, unfortunately, and he's like, ah, fuck! Everyone's like looking down at him as they pass by on the stairs.
I see him slip on that ice, and I go from the cold stare to look up, and I see my friend Niora, and Eero...
Niora walks by, goes, bitch.
I think this might be the first time that Eero, like, properly smiles at you, like, nice.
Oh no, monsters are being made tonight. Alright. Yeah, so you just embarrass Maz in front of everybody. Everybody finally kind of files into the alchemy dungeons, and it is packed. There's lots of different years of students here, first, second, third, lots of first years, because I mean, it's a really big event and they really want to see what's so special about it. And then of course you've got Syndra, who's like, holds out a hand up and she goes, attention everybody! Now, as you know, Potion Roulette is the highlight of the club showcase, and tonight we're gonna show off some of the best for alchemy. So the way this works is I can have 10 members join us up here. Now I know it's pretty intimidating, so not everybody wants to join, which is totally fine, but the way that it works, and she totally ignores your hand, Eero. The way that it works is you're going to get a chance to make a potion, you're going to get a chance to put it on the wheel, and you're going to get a chance to show your shit tonight. Last standing wins. And if you win, she picks up a bottle. This is what you get to win. It is called Prospero Potion, and it gives you a little bit of luck. Maybe when you most need it. You also get this really cool banner that we made, and the Potion Club holds up this banner. It's like a blue and gold banner with like a little potion bottle stitched into the front.
That sounds like an asset that was made for our dorm room.
It's passed around every year, and the winners usually do display it outside of their window. So if you want to be seen as the coolest cats around, let's get started.
So
Step up to the table if you want to join.
Only
So-
10 people can compete?
Yes, so, okay, the way I'm going to have this work is that you don't, as a player, have to participate in this. You can actually help other players as well that are participating. But if you do want to join, that's fine too.
I feel like
So-
Niora would want to join.
How
It
Alright.
sounds like fun.
I definitely want to
Okay.
join.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I feel like Calvic is a given.
Calvin's gonna win.
Calvin's
but,
gonna
like,
win?
We're gonna be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Calvic
Okay.
definitely steps up and starts perusing the ingredients.
Okay, so Oclis and Maris, would you want to join this, or do you want to help from the sidelines?
Maris is planning to help from the sidelines, and she's actually looking for Lyle.
Okay,
And,
yeah, Lyle came down with you.
Same.
so-
I think I'm on the same page as
We're gonna
Maris.
do some cheering. Aklis, do you want to cheer with us?
Yes, and I can try out my smile.
Yeah! That is perfect! Oh, you know what? You should smile when Cal's competitors are trying to take their drinks. Give them, like, because we know that Cal is so charismatic. He doesn't need the extra encouragement, but you should totally encourage them.
It like the kind of smile you give someone when you're driving by and they get mad at you and
Yeah, give them that kind of smile.
Okay.
This sounds so fun. Okay, I'm so excited to cheer on our Chroma Kids. Let's go. All right, so I think for this, let's go ahead and roll some kind of initiative. How did we do initiative before? Was it a flight roll? I want to say
I think it was a flight
I
roll.
think it was, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll a flight roll, and we'll take it so that it moves a little smoothly. There's going to be 3 rounds of this.
Do I get +2 I have to that?
And get your D10 also
21.
ready, because that's what you'll be doing. What?
21.
21? I got a 9. Which is pretty good for a D12.
Did you roll a natural 20?
I rolled a 19. I've got a +2.
4.
Damn.
Calvic.
Flight's my good stat.
Yeah, I can tell.
What did you get, Oclis?
Because I'm helping from the side. Sorry.
Yes.
That is flight. Okay, I have a good die for this. That is 5.
A 5. Okay. I think you are after. So it goes Niora, Eero, Oclis, Calvic, and Maris. Is that right?
I believe so.
Yeah, because Calvic is 4, right? You had 4? Yes. Okay.
Yes, I had a 4. I apologize. Yes.
Okay, cool. No, just making sure.
I was performing
right.
moderation duties in the chat, which is mostly saying yes to everything. But go ahead.
All right, the first part of this competition is going to be you making your own potion to contribute to the wheel. So on the count of 3, run up to the table, start with the cauldrons. There's a lot of tiny cauldrons on the sides as well. And then you'll have a little while to do that. 1, 2, 3. And so the students rush towards the table, start grabbing up things to put in, like they grab up these little baskets to put their ingredients in. Niora, how would you like to help? You gotta pick somebody to help, and you gotta explain what you want to do.
Am I help? I thought I was making potions.
Yeah, Niora.
Oh, sorry,
and
Niora,
I,
yes. Niora, yes, okay, so what, Niora, what do you grab?
Okay, so any like magical looking chilies, mixed with like a mystical snowberry. Basically, the goal is to make like a blizzard kind of like breath after they drink it, like can like immerse like a little like flurry of snow from like heat and like fire chilies and like snowberries. Is
Okay,
the
so
loose goal.
you want to make a blizzard.
Yeah, like a little
potion.
blizzard potion.
All right, go ahead and
So,
give
like,
me a. Go ahead.
They'll like cough up snow, like they'll like goes like snow falling.
Okay, awesome. Go ahead and give me a brains check of 6.
Brain check of 6. What's my brain stat? Okay, I'm not. I've got a D10, so that's gonna be a 7.
7, perfect. So you are well on your way to making that potion. This isn't part of the rounds, by the way. This is just the precursor. Then we get the rounds of you drinking it. Okay, let's see. Eero. Oh wait, yes, Eero.
Eero is going. So Eero is not gifted in things himself, but from my understanding of how alchemy and potion making work, you don't have to actually do any magic. It is combining the ingredients in a certain way so that they're magical in and of themselves, right? It's more of a brains thing than I am personally so magical. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Just making sure that it's not something they're going to automatically fail at.
You can infuse the potions with magic, but you can also just include like different ingredients with it.
She's
too.
essentially going to sprint forward and go to the lower shelves for the most boring, essentially, like, she wants sticks, she wants petrified wood, she wants some sap, she wants some resin. She's trying to make essentially an ent draught, which is something, never really worked for him, but that it's something you're supposed to be able to drink that'll make it grow a couple inches taller. Like maybe an inch and a half, 2 inches taller.
Okay.
Just full on ripping off Lord of the Rings here, but it's a very woody thing. It goes into your roots and it makes you taller.
All right, go ahead and give me a brains check of 7.
All right, I'm gonna. Can I use halvesies?
Yes,
I'm
you
gonna
can.
get an 11.
I imagine that this end potion is something that you've probably heard of before.
Yeah, this is something that is a much older magic of my people. This is something like they have the little dryadlings drink every year, and just because it didn't work on me doesn't mean that it doesn't work at all. So,
Right. Okay, cool. All right, so next is Aklis.
All right. What? Since I'm on the sidelines, do I have any extra special stuff what kind of things can I do?
Tell me what you
Yes.
want to do. Because you
Okay.
can do whatever you pitch, we'll figure it out.
Okay. So what?
You could sabotage somebody else's potion. You could do a number of things. You could help somebody by grabbing up one of the ingredients and passing it along to somebody.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think with me being so tall and gangly with long arms and with with Eero being so short, I'm gonna be the can you help me reach that?
Awesome.
I'm gonna be the extendo arms for Eero.
I imagine
you're
it's all
basically
alphabetical, so I'm going cinnamon, cinnamon, cinnamon.
So I will say because of that, Eero gets their potion done first. Because you are sitting there helping and like giving all of the ingredients. You will see also that Sana and Ava are also part of this competition as well. They are making potions.
And the whole time I'm going to just occasionally like at the other team.
And they're like inching away. You've got a very wide gap between you, Eero, and everybody else. Okay, let's see. Kalvik.
So Kalvik walking around before, he got an idea of which of his potions that he's made a few of them previously, and he's thinking back to one that he pranked one of his sisters with. And so he has already scoped out where his ingredients are, so versus like everyone else who's scrambling looking for everything, I think he's just casually walking through the chaos, cherry picking the little things that he needs. Do you want me to tell you what the potion's supposed to be now, or just start to roll to see if it actually turns out? Because I know exactly what I want it to do, and he's just like picking up little myriad of ingredients. Nothing too crazy, but
It'll be a brains check of 7. Well, actually, I'm gonna give it to like 6 for you because you've made so many of these potions before. So
Sure.
6 for brains.
sure. Okay, let me make sure I know what I have here. All right. That is a 9. 8 plus 8 on the
Alright.
die plus 1 for a 9.
Perfect. All right. So what are you making?
So this is a potion that is whoever drinks it is their skin is essentially the potion itself when it's finished will slowly, almost like, I don't remember what it's called, but there's like certain you can do a chemical experiment where the liquid in a jar will just like all of a sudden turn a different color. And it's like the potion itself is just doing that probably every 10 seconds, is just changing colors. And when you drink it, it does the same thing to your hair. It like starting from your feet up, it starts to like run a series of rainbow colors up through your skin and your body and your hair until finally it ends with a little like and it's like you put your hand on an electric thing where your hair all stands up on end and then just goes falls back down.
That's so
Awesome.
cute. I love that.
All right. So I did say last person standing. I also said 6 rounds. So we'll just say, 3 rounds. So we'll go 3 rounds and see who's still standing at that point. Okay. And we might have to go a little longer, but now the competition has begun. So
Wait,
Maris,
don't I
you
get a
are
turn?
last. Yes, you are
Okay.
last.
Okay. So Maris is actually going to work with Lyle,
Okay.
and she's going to pick him up again and get him on her shoulders. And they are just screaming their heads off, cheering. Partly to encourage her coven mates, but also mostly to try and distract Ava. so that
Oh,
she
so you're like
screws something
standing
up.
right behind her.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah, so you and Lyra are like, woo, yay, go, Chroma Kids! Or that's what Lyle's saying, basically. And
Yeah.
Ava's just turning around and giving you the nastiest look while she's trying to finish her potion. And she's just like, ugh. And she like slams her hand down on the table and it breaks one of the vials. And she's like, ah!
In fact, I think nope, Maris is gonna do that later. Never mind. We're good. So yeah, she's just
Oh,
she's
okay.
here.
I can't wait to see what Maris did.
Oh no. Okay.
Ooh,
Oh.
ooh.
Ooh.
Man, I'm excited.
Evil Maris.
Okay. So you will see, Neora, you're actually first. So Cinder comes up to you and goes, all right, now you spin the wheel.
I want to know,
I'm less confident about this bit, and then Yora will spin the wheel.
just very brief, because I'm very curious. How did you just like breathe on the potion and it became magic, or are you very scientific? I really doubt that you're very scientific about it.
Neora is much more chaotic, and then with like definitely more of a magical flourish at the end, focusing in like energy. She's going to seal it with like a vine that she kind of grows herself out of nothing.
I love it. Okay, thank you.
Neora is a much more
Okay.
ask for forgiveness, not permission attitude to life. So yeah, let's give it a
Alright.
spin.
Okay, so you give it a spin. Go ahead and roll a d10 for me.
That's a 10 or a 0. 10.
A 0. All right. So you pick up the multicolored potion that Kalvik actually made, and you're gonna take a sip. Right?
I mean, I'm made of
it
water already,
secret
so
whose potion you're drinking, or is it like well known whose potion you're drinking?
Some of them, so it is not secret. Some of them are very distinct looking. Some of them are not. So like when Ava made a potion, you might not know what she put in hers, but considering yours changes colors, right?
Yeah.
You can definitely tell what it is. It's just random what you pick.
Sure. I think Cal sees that Neora rolled his and goes, "Cheers."
yeah, how
Alright,
would that react? Neora's already made of water. Let's find out.
that's gonna be fun.
Full
Okay,
lava
Neora.
lamp.
Can be like
Yeah.
an oil spill.
Yeah,
Neora's gonna be a very beautiful lava lamp.
very nice. Okay, so roll a, let's see, a grit of 6.
Okay, it's a D8 plus 1. It's not
Okay.
it's not bad. Let's find out. I'm gonna spend my last diversity token to make that a 6.
All right, so you down the potion, and you feel your body start to kind of like warm up and then get cool. Kalvik, are there any other kind of like side effects to this potion?
I think when he made it for his sister, he tried to make her also like trip a little bit. I think he's trying to be a little. I don't know. So let me ask a clarification question also in regards to this. If it's this last person standing, are we aiming to fuck up our competition a little bit? Oh,
Yes.
absolutely. You trip balls when you take this.
So it's like hallucinogenic.
A little bit, yeah. You're just like you are changing colors as you're watching everything else change colors, and everything gets real bubbly.
Oh my gosh.
Like
okay.
bubble art, like cartoon style. That's the goal.
Oh, I'm really happy Neora like succeeded that one thing. 'Cause that's entirely just how Neora's mind works.
So Neora, the world's pretty, I mean, normal
It's
to you. I think
beautiful. You just came down from the high, and now you're going back into it.
Yeah, Neora does like a little lava lamp dance and will scream, "I am a lava lamp!" And then as they like the flowers all.
Oh my gosh. That's
Just
funny.
imagine that everything Neora is looking at is basically like something out of Lisa Frank. The Lisa Frank world.
I stand by as I pitched it to Josh and anyone who knows what this is. The League of Legends Star Guardian Talia music video of just the really bright, saturated colours of that music video. That is Neora's eyesight right now.
Perfect. All right, next up is Sana. So Sana will roll the wheel. Let's see what they got. Okay, so Sana takes one up a very fizzy gray potion and takes a sip. Oof. And Sana will start to sneeze and sneeze and sneeze. And every time, so they try to put the vial down and then they're just like sneezing and sneezing. Okay. So next is Iro.
All right. Well, Ira, when she was making her potion, was essentially she was calling for things up on the shelf. She was just sitting cross-legged on the floor, asking for things off the shelves, catching them, essentially measuring them like with her thumbs and her fingers, and finding the lengths on those, and then it seems very confidently snapping things into little pieces, crushing them up, adding them to a bowl, shaking them up very quickly, and then comes out with this not entirely attractive brown color, like browny green, like a kind
Looks
of
sludgy.
moss. But it's nicely liquidy. It's got like the texture of a nice, like a honey wine or something like that, and has passed that along. But he's gonna now roll for what he has to drink.
Spin the wheel, yes.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah.
D10.
I was looking for the one that wasn't like with the zeros on the ends of everything. I want to check the numbers. That's gonna be a 9.
A 9.
We're rolling all the high numbers.
Okay, funny enough, so Iro, you land on your brown liquid, and you take a sip and go ahead and give me a fight roll of 6.
A fight roll? Okay.
Yes.
My fight is a D8, so it's possible. Okay, I got a 5, and I have 4 adversity tokens. I'm going to use one of them to succeed.
Okay, so basically what happens is you take a sip of this, and your body is trying to fight against this.
Because I'm thinking about it, I think that I was never allowed to drink it because it happens after you successfully complete your birthday ceremony.
Yeah.
Which we haven't gotten into yet. But essentially, they're holding it in their mouth, like, do I have to swallow it? Do I have to swallow it?
Yes, you have to swallow it. That's the main rule of the game, unfortunately. And you start to grow a little bit taller, and it is a little bit painful because basically it's like stretching out your limbs, but you're fine. You get through it okay.
I feel like if I had bones, it would be much more painful, but I am a tree, so it's not so bad.
Yeah. All right, Aklis.
All right.
Like to do?
I think what I would like to do, as they're rolling, or as they're doing their shot wheel, and I've helped Iro now. I'm gonna return back to Maris, and I'm going to offer to, like, I don't know, hoist them for the cheering, in order to be even more distracting.
Oh god.
Or I will assist Maris in any way she needs to do whatever she had hinted to before.
Okay, so you're kind of like holding your act. You're being really annoying.
I'm holding my act.
But you're also holding it. Okay, cool. So Ava goes next, and she is still quite distracted now, even more so that you're being really loud behind her. And she spins the wheel. Let's see what she gets. All right. Okay, and she's gonna roll. Let's see. All right, so she is distracted, and so much so that when she lands again on this fizzy gray vial, she swallows it, and she just is like, and she starts to sneeze, and like, snot starts coming out of her nose, just like streams, and she's covering it, and she's like, she sees everybody looking at her, basically because there's people being so loud, so everyone's watching, and she's like, and like it's just coming out in like literal threads of snot. It's not a pretty sight, and she's like, no.
At least it's coming out of this end today.
Oh no. And you hear behind you, ooh, and you hear a couple more clicks around in the crowd. Wow. Okay.
You ruined this poor girl's life.
Yeah.
She tried to drown. Well, okay. First of all, she's stupid because she tried to drown you to death. But she did try to drown you to death.
All right. Is it your turn, Kalvik?
I think so.
Yes. Okay. Go. Spin the wheel.
A 6.
All right. Okay. So you pick up this very pretty pink liquid, and you take a drink.
Do I know who made it?
Yes, actually. You know that the nurse made this one.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
You won't
Yeah.
like it.
It's gonna
if I know
mess
who
you
made
up.
If I know
Why?
who made it, I think I want to take it and like look around and find the person who made it and just give him like a little, and
So the nurse will like nod at you.
You're gonna
And,
die.
All right, go ahead and give me a, let's see, grit check of 6.
ooh, I'll just take half season, get a 7.
Awesome. So you start to feel your stomach do like a, and you like feel, it's like you can feel the bumps start to rumble across your stomach, and it feels like you might start to spew from every single orifice. But then you kind of take, and you're pretty chill, so you like close your eyes and you push it all down, and you're okay this round.
Ooh, good stuff.
Orifices.
Oh.
Nothing like a good orifice.
But
Nothing.
everything, like your blood, like your stomach, it all feels really hot and gross. Okay. Maris, your turn. What are you gonna do?
So, did Maris manage to sign up anyone besides Lyle, Nura, and Farkas to the cheerleading club?
Yeah, I would say with that performance you did last time, you probably got a good like 5 kids at least who are definitely
Okay.
interested. Mostly like first and second years, but they're really interested in your club.
So, Maris is going to make a point of looking around at these other kids, any of them that are there, but especially Farkas. And say, "Come on, come join us. This will be like our first meeting of the cheerleading club."
Okay, what do we have to do?
Okay, Farkas, can you lift Aklis and get her on your shoulders like I've got Lyle?
He
can
looks
totally
over
do
at
this.
you. He looks, looks you up and down. He goes, "Yeah, I could lift her. Come on." And he'll lift you, kind of like. And you're not used to being lifted.
Your
so
head
easily,
hits the dungeon
Oculus.
ceiling.
I'm like a wacky, waving, inflatable arm.
Yeah, he lifts
Yeah.
you up, and like you guys are the size of the ceiling at this point, right? Because yeah, Farkas is tall, you're tall. It's like a gigantic pillar.
But yeah, my entire point is to get part of Ava's coven right there with us, cheering at her, distracting her, right at her, drawing all the attention to her.
Okay, so I would say, yeah, you've definitely got Farkas. Maz is giving you probably a really dirty look, but Darcy is like right by you because Oculus is there. So he's
Oh,
also
yeah.
cheering along with you.
I've
like
got
in
all
his
these
normal, like,
NPCs right here.
unenthused way. Darcy's like, yeah.
But Maris was very careful to like ask for all of the new cheerleading club group to come over, so it didn't look like she was just doing this, but she's totally doing this.
And what are you cheering?
Just come on, guys, let's go. You can do it. Very generic,
Right.
but very loud, right behind Ava.
Your purpose
Don't
is kind
bark,
of to like,
don't shit, don't.
and your purpose is to pretty much blow, like, to like get
to
her to.
distract her and make her unable to concentrate and not win.
Yes, I love it. Okay, cool.
So Maris doesn't.
Alright.
Maris is happy if anyone wins, as long as Ava loses.
Pretty much. I mean, she is very much in her heart cheering for Eero and Nura and Kalvik, but mostly just cheering against Ava.
Good and correct.
And
Love it.
I will say that Ava probably this round, because of the distraction, looked back and was like, shut up, and like totally skipped her turn. So she actually gets a mark for that. She loses this round. Awesome. All right.
It's not very nice points toward your teammates.
Shut up! I can't believe you. This is not fair. You're not going by the rules. And we'll move on to
Kalvik burps really loudly. Shut up and drink. Oh.
gross. This
Oh,
is so
God.
stupid. And Miora. I didn't even think. And Niora, it's your turn.
D10, yeah?
D10, yes.
Or is it less now that there's less potions?
No, you're taking sips. So
There's
Okay.
still potion left. You could always be taller. I'm 5'1" now. Maybe you'll be 5'1" next.
It's a 4.
a 4. Oh, Neora. Okay, you are going to pick up a red potion that feels hot at the touch.
Oh, she's
And
about to become a steam elemental.
I was
Oh,
about
hell
to say,
yeah.
I think there's the new movie Elementals, and I think this is in the trailer.
I'm really excited to watch that movie. I've not seen it yet.
Well, you're
Bill,
about
god
to
damn it, I
live
hate
that
you guys so
movie.
much.
very cute. It's very
You are about to live that movie.
Yeah.
And go ahead and you are going to have to do a flight roll of 10.
Okay. Hopefully I should be good there.
We'll see.
Oh yeah, 14.
14. Okay. Yeah, so you feel your skin start to boil because you're water, right? So you feel the fire start to like try to engulf your skin from the inside out, and you feel it just start to and steam starts to rise above you. But you manage to fight the effects, thankfully.
Can I magic the steam into a shape?
Sure. What do you magic it into?
Unsinkables.
Like the word?
Oh,
Yeah, the word
Oh,
unsinkable
yeah.
is just above us in like just
Okay.
steam letters.
Okay, awesome.
And then I
awesome.
kind of just like pull out my camera and just click, specifically getting Ava in the background of the frame.
Okay, so we move on to Sana, who is still sneezing. And Sana spins the wheel again and manages to land on the same damn fizzy gray.
Does she really? Oh
Yes,
my god.
she
So much
does.
she
And she
vomits.
just
She's gonna bleed out the nose. Jesus.
she looks down at it. She looks over at Ava, who's like screaming and snotty and just and she's just like she like walks
Nope.
off.
Mm-mm.
She's like, not today. I'm not embarrassing myself like that. So Sana is out of the race. Hopefully you can do
Okay,
better,
one down.
Hero.
We
That's
haven't.
one
Have
down,
we
Hero.
had Sana's potion yet, or do we not know which one it is?
You don't know which one it is.
Okay. I got a 3.
All right, a 3. Okay. Go ahead and give me a brains roll of 10.
Awesome.
Oh come on, you good? That's your thing.
I'd naturally
It's
get an
your
11,
thing.
but I'm just gonna roll to see what happens because I
We're
think
not,
it's more
yeah.
Is that
Uh-oh.
2? That's a 2, isn't
One.
it?
It's not a
One.
2. It's not a 2. If
three.
you fail a roll, are you automatically out, or is it just a mark against
No,
you?
you just get a mark against you.
Okay, so I got a 6.
You
Even
got
though
a
I
6.
have a d20, I did in fact roll a 5 plus 1.
Iro, you start to kind of feel strange. You so this potion technically makes the drinker mentally younger. So Iro,
Oh no!
I start
you
crying.
act-
I just start crying very openly. Everybody's
think-
looking at me and I'm failing and I'm gonna sit down behind the cauldron and just start crying.
Do you think Iro would bow out at this point, or you think you're gonna stay in?
I think from behind the cauldron, Ira's gonna say, Sana!
And Sana will rush to you and be like, "Are you okay? Are you? Oh God! Come on! Let's go to the nurse." And Sana will usher you to the nurse.
I think I'm out. I don't think I could handle a return to my past.
Oh. And yeah, Sana will drape kind of a protective arm over you and take you over to the nurse while sneezing. Be like, "Get me something too." Okay. Let's see. Aklis.
Oh man. Okay. I feel like So it's really just us, Neora and Kalvik versus
Ava.
Ava. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do. I mean, I can't do much because I'm on top of some guy, Farkas's shoulders. But I'm gonna pull out my wand, and I think what I want to do now is I want to kind of like, can I conjure like maybe like some confetti to rain down over where Ava is? Just
Yeah.
like I basically make it rain because I'm basically in the ceiling.
Yeah, you can do that. Okay, give me a. Is this an illusion or a real thing?
Which would the check be?
Are you using this confetti with like? Are you using ingredients for this confetti or?
You can also do like conjuration, I guess.
Yeah, you're teleporting the confetti from elsewhere in the world.
You could do that. There's a bunch of things around the alchemy labs though, so you could
Magically
like...
shoplifting from Party City.
Yeah, I guess it would be. I would like to transform it from like an old abandoned spirit store in some mall in like Sandusky, Ohio.
Nice.
Okay,
The
so
vibe.
you
But
pick
it's like black and orange.
So you're transfiguring something. Okay, so you pick up like a bowl of like tiny little sprinkles and you like toss it up in the air. Go ahead and give me a charm of 6.
Oh man. Oh wait, wrong die. Wrong die. Definitely not a D20 for that.
You also should have 2d4 if you do magic, yeah? Your wand as well.
I got.
Yeah, you do. You get
I
a D4 as well
Oh wait.
with a magic spell.
Oh, and I get an
yes.
extra D4.
Yeah, because it's magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh! Well, I got a 4 on the second roll, so.
Roll it
And
again.
I got even though I rolled it twice already.
Yeah, but it falls explode into a second. It's a new dice.
Okay. I got a 4 again.
Roll it again.
Keep going.
Is this a 6? Okay.
Okay, so that's 14.
Okay. You definitely create. So you toss up that bowl of
Boom!
sprinkles and just like. What were you saying?
Well, like isn't like if you go over the thing, it's like magnitude is the whole ceiling, or how does it work?
Yeah. So the confetti not only covers Ava, it covers everybody else.
No.
You exploded so hard we got a rate.
Yeah, and Cinder looks up like, what the hell? Is this like a...
Oh, hey, Distal's
This Medina? Stop! Yeah, the cheerleading club is having a great time, though. Like, yeah! But yeah, it basically coats everything. It coats all of the wheel, all of the potions. But, I mean, it does make it really hard for everybody to drink shit. It's gonna up everybody's stuff, but it does.
I'm
make Ava's
sorry.
stuff.
Thank you, Distal's place for the raid.
Yeah!
Thank you.
Like you're raining down the confetti, they are raining down the raid.
All right, let's try Ava. Let's try her one more time. Oh man. Okay.
Oh,
This-
wait, does Kalvik need to roll again? I forget, or does that already happen?
Have you gone a second time?
Nope, just the ones.
Go then. Yes, go.
Cool. All right. Kalvik rolls an 8 again. Good. Excellent.
You roll an 8. Okay,
I
cool.
rolled an 8.
All right. So, yeah, so grit roll of 6.
Perfect. He picks up the potion again and goes, I beat this once. So here's, I guess I don't know if this makes it less fun, but I feel like the one thing he's preparing for, if it was any other roll but grit, I'd probably want to roll, but because he just did this, and I can take halvesies to get a 7, and grit is the one thing he's like prepping himself for, can he just take a 7 again and say like, or is it better
Sure.
to...
You can prep yourself and take it.
I think he's like, okay. here we
You
go
can take it.
again."
You know it's coming. God, this sneezing thing is just literally affecting everybody. You do sneeze, but you're able to kind of power through it. It's not like you're not sneezing, you're still sneezing your brains out like everybody else, but it's not
Cool.
it's not getting to the point where you're sneezing like Ava is.
Awesome.
Okay, so let me go ahead and roll for Ava then, real quick. Okay, so she is going to take up the same potion that you got, Eero, and she's gonna drink it, and...
I want to hear about her tragic backstory. Let's go. What was she like as a child?
Yeah, this
Spoil.
Yeah, probably.
she is out of the race. Yeah, she didn't roll well. So she takes it and she just her bottom lip gets really big and pouty, and she looks at all of you and she whirls around to you, Maris, and she's like, "Stop! Stop it right now!" And she like pushes through the crowd and she's just like she throws herself on the floor, just starts flailing like meltdown toddler flailing. And Ava's out of the race.
Peace.
Just
Calvin
having
burps again.
a whole meltdown. All right, Maris, your turn. We got 2 left now. We have Neora and Kalvik both standing.
So Maris has accomplished what she wanted to accomplish.
No, you gotta sabotage one of them. Sabotage one of your friends.
What she's who's she gonna be closer to? Kalvik or Neora?
That's up to you.
Physically or emotionally?
Physically. Physically. You know what?
I want both answers now.
For it. Even for Neora, odd for Kalvik, and that is a 1. So I guess closer to Kalvik.
Heck yeah.
And she is just going to keep on being super excited and encouraging, and she is going to look over at Farkas. Okay, we're going to try something a little more complicated. You got to be real careful. You got to make sure you don't drop Aklis, okay? Because she's my friend, and we don't want to drop her. And okay.
All right, calm down.
So we're going to crouch down a little bit, and I'm so sorry. I don't know your name. And she's looking at Darcy.
Oh yeah, my name's Darcy.
Oh, hi Darcy. I am Maris, and this is Lyle, and you're going to grab Akli's hand and Lyle's hand, and you're gonna step up on me and Farkas on our legs, okay?
Like I have to touch you guys with my hands?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Okay.
All right, great. And yeah, she's just going to keep building their human pyramid.
The moment that Darcy like grabs Aklis' hand, she like whoop squeaks up like a mouse, and her hand is immediately sweaty and cold.
Oh no!
It's like sweaty and clammy, and she just gets really quiet.
Yeah, he's kind of like, ugh, okay, cool. But Maris, go ahead and give me you're holding on to all these people, or is Farkas on the bottom?
Farkas and Maris are on the bottom, and we've got Lyle and Aklis on shoulders, and then Darcy is just stepping onto Farkas and Maris.
Cool. Give me a brawn check of 9.
That is a 17 on the die.
All right, you lift these guys, even with Darcy being really slippery and Aklis being really slippery, and Farkas is just like, oh, like he doesn't really. You're the expert here, so they are following your lead. Yes, and so you've got that pyramid going, and you inspire. Are you inspiring Kalvik?
I guess because I rolled closer to Kalvik, so.
Cool.
Am I being inspired or distracted like Ava?
That's up to you. I mean, this is a positive check generally, but you could choose to be distracted if that's what Kalvik would do.
No, I mean I'll take the hype. That's okay. I wasn't sure what Maris's quote unquote plan was.
At this point, just to sort of hype the cheerleading club.
Hell
and,
yeah, that's right.
Hopefully inspire her friends, but right now it's down to her 2 covenant mates,
Cool.
so she doesn't care who wins.
Sure.
She's just excited.
Cool.
Love it.
All right, Neora and Kalvik, it's up to you. Neora, roll a D10.
Neora kind of looks like the whoever's in charge. Like, can I switch places to be like again, like facing Kalvik? You know, like cool, like standoff, like in the films.
I would actually also enjoy that.
And Neora's gonna like jump over rather
We
than
love a little
walking
competition.
round. And then he's gonna grab it and kind of like, oh, can me and Kalvik do it at the same time? Because it's the last round for the sake of dramatic effect.
Yeah, go ahead.
So
I
Gonna
love
We'll
spin,
this
grab
roll
plan.
a
theirs.
D10.
I'll let Niora roll, and whatever potion ends in front of me, I will roll. So I'll take whatever the inverse of that their number is.
Okay.
So what did you roll?
So 1.
A 1. So I'm assuming that makes me a 10 then. Oh, it's actually
Yes.
yeah. I'll take
Yeah.
whatever. Oh, is that my potion?
It is your potion.
I was-
Hell yes. All right.
It is your
sounds good.
potion. And Niora, go ahead and give me. Okay, yeah. So Calvic, you're gonna give me a grit roll of 6. Not only because you know this potion well, but I mean it's yours. And then Niora, give me a fight roll of 8.
What's my
Hell
fight?
yeah.
Can I even pass that?
Ca-
We'll
ca-
find out.
Calvic would like to give. I don't know if this will work, but Calvic tries to smile devilishly at Niora to distract them, right before they both do like the 1, 2, 3 tap.
Oh,
Niora's really cheerfully like in it, and then is not anticipating anything from Galvic.
okay. So does that? I would say that
I feel
probably
like hinders Niora.
hinders. We'll bump it up to a 9.
Cool.
Calvic, yours is so low because Maris has got a pyramid going on, and
Hell
you're like,
yeah.
this is so freaking cool.
I am bomb. I'm having a great time.
I mean, I rolled pretty
So-
well. Not high enough, but I rolled pretty well.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 5 out of 6.
Okay.
So, I mean,
But you did. You almost got there. I rolled an 8 on the dice plus 1 for my grit for a 9.
Calvic, you swallow that potion. It goes down pretty smoothly. What color does your hair turn?
Oh, it definitely ends on a nice, lovely purple that like explodes off my hair.
Yep.
Oh,
So it's definitely a very nice purple. It's very attractive. Like everyone, attention. Everybody's looking at you. Niora, this is the acid reflux potion. So what happens?
obviously
you
you don't
fail.
have stomach acid, so I imagine like projectile water, a little
Okay.
bit like a broken fire hydrant, with what looks like a water elemental, like a little goldfish, kind of just flops around on the floor before splashing into the pool of water on the floor.
On Calvic?
Yeah, just all over Calvic and on the floor around him.
Perfect.
'Cause, like,
Excellent.
he always got leaning over.
Awesome. So you're just like, "Bleh!" and like all this water just splashes into Calvic's face. But I imagine Calvic doesn't mind so much, probably because you just won potion roulette. Would the cheer
Hell
team
yeah.
like to do something?
I'm going to talk them through letting Darcy step down off of us.
Oh
And
my
then,
god, thank you. Oh god, that was.
Okay, so Farkas, on 3, we're going to just do, we're going to lift them off and gently put them on the floor. So, ready?
All
1,
right.
2, 3.
All right, Ockley,
down.
don't fall.
Ah!
And Lyle like looks at Maris and is like, "Can we go pick up Calvic?
Okay,
He just won."
yeah, that's right.
Do we
Yeah,
do we
let's go do it.
do we dump a cauldron over him like they do in football, but with coolers?
Football.
Or is that-
You know, we probably should
Football.
do that with a potion. I don't think that would go so well. But let's go pick him up on our shoulders.
I think I counted as the bucket of water.
I was gonna say if Calvic hears that, he goes, "I think I'm good." Like
They,
whips hair
they
out of
don't
his-
hear you. They run over. They
yeah,
follow
we're busy,
Maris,
distracted.
and they lift Calvic up. And
Hoist
start,
it up and like, oh my
throwing him
God!
up and down. And Syndra throws over the banner and drapes you in it, and slips the Prospero potion into your back pocket. And she leans in close when you're being thrown in up and down, and goes, "I will talk to you later." And she heads away. Good job, guys. All right, let's go on break. Let's go on break.
Oh, that's me, isn't it? All
That's the piano
right.
button.
Thank you,
That's in,
everybody.
what, 10 minutes?
It's about 11 minutes. We will see you in about 11 minutes, everybody.
Okay. as we know, the potion roulette was at midnight. So as the celebrations start to wane, Calvic, would you like to say anything to your adoring fans before everybody starts to kind of disperse?
This was but a taste. Stay tuned for the true potions to come. And then he sneezes and burps at the same time, which is not a fun experience.
He lifts a
Snort.
potion glass and starts cheering you on. So great job. All right, you have a banner you can now hang from either your room, your bed, or outside of your window.
Hell yeah. He's gonna try to decide where he wants to hang it as they head back towards their dorm room.
Cool. Oh, you're gonna head back towards your dorm room?
Oh, I got it. Is there an after party? Are people
Well,
chilling?
People are kind of starting to disperse and leave the dungeon. However, let's see. Let's have Eero give me a brains check if you would like to assess where people are in the party. Like, basically scope out the area.
How
with
long
a-
do the younger brain potion, how long does that last?
Well, Sana took you to the nurse, so
Okay.
you probably got a reverse potion pretty quickly. So you're a little embarrassed, I'm sure, but you're not mentally young anymore.
Eero has never been a little embarrassed in their entire life. They are
Okay.
mortified beyond belief. What is my target number for this?
7.
Okay, I got a 9. I got an 8 plus 1.
Cool. So as you start to look around, kind of like tucked in like Sana's shoulder or arm as you watch the rest of the competition, Sana's gonna look at you and be like, "Are you okay? I have to get back to my coven."
You gotta go party. Yeah.
I
Yep.
mean,
No,
there
yeah,
is like
you
an
should.
after party.
Yeah.
But
No, I know.
if you want to join, you can.
Thanks for checking. You've shown a lot of
Be
growth
right.
since we were younger. Yeah.
And Sana's expression gets a little colder. And they get up and they're like, "Take care of yourself." And they turn and leave. But so now that you're left alone on the bench while everybody else is like, woo, everyone's very distracted around Kalvik, you do notice the bookshelf by the balcony. On the opposite side, you see where the cat is. On the opposite
No,
side.
wait,
of
let me move this map
room.
around. Where's this bookshelf?
It's on the
Is
left.
it over here? Is it behind these Oh, left?
No, yes, up,
Yeah,
up,
left
up.
and up.
Yeah, over
Left
here.
hand
Thank you. I go up to that bookcase,
You
absolutely.
notice, okay, yes, you notice somebody slip out of it, like it like opened, kind of like a secret door, and then closed again. And you notice this.
Where's all the rest of my people at?
Where's everyone else?
Still lifting up Kalvik?
Being lauded for my drinking ability.
Yeah, I feel like Oculus is just like, wow, you're really, really good at potions and stuff.
Oh, this was nothing. Oh, thank you. This was fun. Oh, I might need to go to the bathroom soon. Okay. Thank you,
We
okay.
should put
I
him
need to.
down then,
Maris,
yeah.
this has been great. Thank you. Ooh. And is still shaking it off, and I think Kalvik wants to go talk to the nurse about the potion that almost got him, but that's what he's doing.
He's gonna go talk to the nurse?
Yeah, just wants to talk to her about the potion that she made that almost messed him right up.
Sure. So the nurse's name is Nurse Fio, and they are cleaning up the potions and providing restorative potions to those who are suffering from all of the things. And they look at you and they're just like, "Do you need one?"
No, I think I'm okay. That was quite a potion. Do you normally participate in this little game?
Sometimes. I make my cure-all potion for everybody so that they can have it at the end. But there weren't a lot of participants this time around, so I decided to throw in one of my own.
Oh, it was quite the that was quite the potion. What how did you come up with that one?
Well, if you have a really good knowledge of the body, anatomy, physiology, you know what you can make in order to affect it. So I'm not going to give my my secrets out, but
No, that would make it far too easy. I want to figure them out myself. Thank you, though.
just go to your alchemy classes. Don't skip, and you'll learn it eventually.
Well, fair enough. Well, thank you for that. That was... Oh, it was fun. I'll let you get back to doing what you're doing.
Let me know if you need one. They'll
Mhm.
shake the little.
I'm good. I'm good.
I think when Kelvic turns around, he sees kind of like clomping up to Oculus, are you still on Farkas's shoulders? Or have you
We're probably down, but at this
we
point,
did a fancy dismount.
yeah.
There's a real little owl that is there at your yellow dress. Just Lila is like pulling at the hem of your dress.
It takes her a second because she's so massive.
This tiny, like this size, apple-sized owl.
I've seen this owl before, right?
Yes, you saw him earlier tonight when he was the little follow me into the apartment. And he's gonna do exactly the same thing now, where he full like Disney character guiding you on the dark ride, kind of follow me.
I follow without any question. I mean, I followed the rat with moth wings. Why not?
No. I think
I'll be back in a moment, guys. Woo 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 woo.
Are you going to also try to get Maris as well?
I was sending the owl. Just know that I sent him to Oculus. If Oculus chooses to go on her own, that is entirely her choice.
I mean, I would have assumed that it was just for me.
No, that's totally fine. He can talk, I guess, but I don't control his talking.
He could if he wants me to grab the others, I can totally grab him. But I don't even.
Come on, grab your other coven mates. Let's go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, I come back. I changed my mind. You are coming now. Let's go. The owl says to follow. Let's go.
And
Create a distraction.
Eero has already fully gone inside the bookcase. Just immediately. Set the owl to go get everybody else, but has just fully gone. Absolutely.
Create a distraction.
So you slipped in when it was closing.
Yeah, I'd like to.
Okay, you're going to be alone in there.
Well, yeah, but I'm gonna go get other. They're coming, but I'm not gonna wait for them. They're very slow in my experience.
Okay, so you slip into this bookcase, and you are on the other side of pitch darkness. I will get to you in a moment, since you left your coven mates outside of this
Sometimes
bookcase.
You have to be a rogue. Sometimes you scout it out.
Okay, Neora, are you with the group as well?
No, Neora is looking for either Riley or Kimikis.
Okay.
So many people.
Okay. What do you want to do with them? Kimmy Kiss is basically like probably talking to Maz and Farkas. She walks over to them and she starts talking to them. Riley's nowhere to be found right now.
Okay, then go over to Kimmy. Just kind of that group. Hi, I'm Faz. Yeah, I know you're in the chair with us now. We didn't get introduced properly earlier. I'm Neora. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, hi Neora. Aren't you the one Ava was trying to like kill earlier?
Yeah, it's not a good idea to try and drown a water nymph that can breathe underneath the water.
That's so funny. I love how she just ran off crying. I mean, she is our coven mate, so I shouldn't be laughing at her. But do you want to take a picture with me?
Yeah, happily. And Neora's gonna pull out the Polaroid.
Oh my god, is that like archaic? What is that? It's like a dinosaur. So cute. And she like presses like one of the buttons on the Polaroid. What does it do?
Yes.
She puts.
Probably like the flash kind of pops up, like the little flash stick. Kind of pops up. Smile! And then.
Wow, okay. And then she'll take out her little, you'll see it's like a tiny, it can fit in the palm of her hand, a little crystal ball. And she's like, okay, now smile for mine.
Happily. And then Neora's gonna kind of just come in like face like against Kimmy's.
And then she takes a picture, selfie with you and her. She's like, thanks. Well, I gotta get going. And she heads out.
And then Neora will realize very quickly all their friends are gone. I'm gonna just
Look around. You notice they're over standing by the the bookshelf where Lila is trying to like usher them. And Lila's like, this bookshelf was open when we last. Where's Eero? Where's Hero? So flapping, freaking out.
I do not know.
It was open?
You guys can
open?
try. It was. I swear I saw it. It was open. Now it's closed.
Huh. And Kalvik starts looking around.
So if you want to assess, you guys can see if you guys can give me a brains of 8.
Brains of 8. Is this like a group check?
Can we
Yeah.
add our
Just
numbers together?
individually search. Nope, individually search.
Alright.
1 for Maris. Maris is just like, are you sure this thing opens? Like
This
knocks
looks
on
like
the
a
wood.
bookcase.
I don't. It's not a door. It's a bookshelf.
No, I swear, it did open. It did.
Okay.
Kalvik rolled a 6, but he's waiting to see what his compatriots rolled to see if he's gonna add
Right.
adversity tokens. To
I
this.
also rolled a 6.
Rolled a
so-
6.
Brains, yeah.
Yeah.
Your brains.
Give it a shot. Neo's a little bit distracted, so I'm increasing the TN to whatever. Add 1 to whatever the tell the TN was.
So
And
it'd be
that's
a 9 for you.
it's going to be a 10 for me,
Jeez.
which explodes,
Okay, awesome.
becoming
Are you
a
still rolling?
16.
So everybody is searching around, but Neora sees it instantly. Neora sees the well-worn book that looks a little discolored on the spine, and you can go ahead and pull it, and it'll click, and the bookshelf will come forward. I'm going to describe to you what you see because you're already pretty much in there, but your coven mates will quickly follow after. Let me put some music on, and you will see a very dark looking basement. You go through, let's see if I can let's
Oh my
move
god.
It's the video gaming club.
this let's move this bookshelf.
Oh snap!
Is my little portal gone? Well, that's the door you see when you go through. So you have to crawl through. I'll just move us.
I crawled through the hole.
Oh, Ockleys can't fit through that.
Let's see. We're gonna travel everyone. Okay.
There's a potato on the ground.
It might
Very
take a
happy.
moment.
There's some shit in this room that I have questions about.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yes.
I'm
What
still loading it. I'm
the
sorry.
hell? I'm in love with this.
Yeah.
So you walk dark, slim space, and Eero, you're already over there, and you, Eero, see it first. You see the weirdest sight you've probably ever seen ever. This, like, really fat raccoon sitting in a chair with computer monitors and TVs everywhere on the walls. And half of this desk is covered in, like, chocolates, cookies, biscuits, all sorts of junk food, just open potato chips strewn around. But also you notice that there are tables and desks upon desks of files, papers, photos. You even notice, you look down and you notice a picture of all of you, your coven mates, and you are standing at the front of the Nimue Hall, all soaked. And
Okay.
you see that. And on the opposite, and now your coven mates are going to come in once they finally figure out how to get in here. You will see on the opposite wall those crystal balls. Neora, you recognize it as one of the little crystal balls that Kimmy Kiss was using out there. And they're glowing like a different color,
Is
like
this-
they're glowing blue, greens, yellows.
Is this
And,
the security office? Are these his little monitors?
So you'll see the raccoon. She's like sitting back with her little belly out. She's got a piece of pizza just on her belly, and she's like gnawing on it. She goes, "Well,
Click.
a couple of first years, huh? Very interesting.
You can
Well,
both
don't
open them.
stare at me. You know what this is, or you just stumble upon me. You pull the right book. Come on.
I mean, I saw the book look different.
Well, it's your lucky day. This is where we keep the stellulars. You ever seen a stellular before?
Have we ever seen a
What?
cellular before?
No, I haven't.
oh man, you Force users are too much. And she's gonna like, ugh, get up and waddle on over to the table with the crystal balls, and she'll pluck one up and she'll be like, look. And she'll start to like scroll through and pop. It's like a touch screen, and it pops up with like what looks like a social media page with all sorts of different statuses. You'll see like some of the people are posting. You even see like a picture of Sana who's like, oh, I'm at the midnight hour potion roulette, and they're taking a picture with like somebody else. Like, so
Who are they
you'll
taking a
see that
picture
this
with? Who are
is-
they taking a picture with? And is it not a nymph?
Is it not a nymph?
Yeah.
It's probably, it's like a really pretty human-looking girl.
Okay, interesting. Putting that in my notes.
Oh, okay.
Eric's a little bit
These
racist.
are what's called the Stellulas, and they give you the access to the Stellaverse. You never even heard of it?
Neura's eyes are glowing.
Is it like the metaverse?
Kinda, but better. Also, totally illegal, not allowed. If your professors catch you with this, they will take it, they'll confiscate it, they'll throw it in the fucking lake. So, you know, if you want one, tosses it up, tosses it down, you gotta pay.
Isn't this castle
These are like
full of
prime
wizards?
material.
How do they
Alright,
not
how
know that
many
you're down
souls?
here?
Teh.
But like,
Well, because they don't know that the book every week.
They can't, like, just see you with their mind.
Are you saying you're gonna tattle on us?
No,
No.
we will
But, like,
never
didn't-
do that.
No,
That would
I'm
not be
saying this
cool.
entire institution seems much more incompetent than I thought it was.
This whole place, it's warded. You know what a ward is? It means no magic can get in here. In or out, except for my magic, which I upload to the Stellaverse.
but like, if it's illegal, Kimmy's got one.
Well, yeah, I mean, technically it's against school rules, but who the fuck cares about school rules? Am I right?
I mean, like, the
I
teachers don't seem to like enforce it very hard.
They probably didn't
I
see it.
think
And
Calvic
if they did,
steps
maybe
up.
they looked over.
Calvic steps up and goes, look. We're not narcs. It's fine. And he puts the remainder of his rainbow potion on the table. I just won a contest with this, so I'll trade you this.
What is it? What's it do?
I'd
The
try it.
raccoon will pick it up and. I don't put
He-
nothing in my mouth that I don't know about. What is it?
Policy.
Here, I'll show you. And Calvic takes a swig.
And your hair turns, apparently.
I mean, it's like starting from my feet. It just starts as a rainbow, goes up my entire body, and goes at the end, and you can just watch his eyes glaze over a little bit as he enjoys the effects of the potion for a moment. And then,
Very interesting.
It's like a magical lava lamp.
Well, maybe I'll give you. What do you want for it?
one of those.
Discount. I want more. What do you got?
And he starts to pat his pockets. It's like, He goes,
I
I
take.
still-
Like how
I still have one of those cosmic brownies from upstairs. Do you like brownies?
Ooh, I like brownies. Give me brownies. I get payment and junk food. So just give me junk food, and then
Oh.
we'll talk.
He leaves the brownie on the table. There you go. Is
Do you
that
like
enough?
All
pixie
right.
sticks?
What's that?
Pixie sticks? Do you like pixie sticks?
Oh, I like candy. I really like candy. Put it on here and pat the table.
She's gonna reach into the inside pocket of her sweater because, of course, she's got candy on her. That's just what she does. And, leaves a stack of little pixie sticks.
All right. The
um
raccoon will look around it and look at you, Eero. What about you? What do you got? What do you got?
Sticks, rocks.
Sticks. I can't eat sticks or rocks.
Look in your pockets because I gave you candy after the train.
Oh, yeah, I go into my pocket. I don't have access to the list right now, but I know that I have candy of some kind. It was a long list of things. I'm gonna say it's essentially like a very fancy wizarding red vine. I hold out
Yeah.
a single floppy red vine.
That looks really good. You sure you ain't gonna open your mouth and tattle on us, though? I don't trust you. And the raccoon, like, sticks the vine in your face.
I don't see any benefit to telling anyone about what you're doing.
All right. I got dirt on you, so you better watch out.
What dirt? I've publicly humiliated myself 3 times today. I don't know what dirt you could have that everyone doesn't already know.
That's exactly the kind of dirt I'm talking about. Anything you guys do, anything you do towards somebody else or towards you, it goes in here. So, I got records. What about you? Looks towards Aklis.
I am sorry. What did you say your name was, Mr. Raccoon?
Well, you can name me, you can call me Rhubarb or Babs, whatever works for you.
I like rhubarb.
Well, I like candy, so what you got?
I
This is an English. Why the hell are they saying candy? Very American raccoon.
I do not have candy, but I do have. I ate turkey earlier. No, it is not. I was going to bleach the bones, but I do have the bones left over, and I just she just pulls out like the rib cage and like the bones of like the turkey she was eating, and there's still like flecks of meat on it and stuff.
Oh my
I was
God.
going to bleach it and put it with my collection, but maybe you will like this.
I guess I can use it like a bowl or something. Sure, give it to me.
There's still some meat on the bones.
Sniff it. Take a bite. Yeah, it's still fresh. All right, what about you, Yora?
Neo's kind of open up like their way too decorated backpack and then kind of just start pulling out the collection of sweets. Do you want blackjack, rhubarb, and custard? We've got some Skittles, we've got wine gums. I think I've got
Put it
some
all on the
fruit
table.
salads.
Put it all.
I probably have some Cadbury's, maybe Liberty Galaxy, probably a double decker in there somewhere. And we're just gonna just rummage
I love
through a
your
collection.
listing exclusively British ass candies to bring us back into the
Nora's from
7.
Wales.
All right, so that looks like enough. And the raccoon looks over, greedily over at all this stuff. You can go get yourself a stellula. Go pick one.
Neo can skip over and grab one. With the glowiest eyes Neo's ever had.
And it glows, and you can just see as you look down at it, it's like a touch screen, so there are things that you can do. It's like a home page right now, and you can decorate it with whatever you want it to be.
Like MySpace?
Like
MySpace.
MySpace.
Hell yes, let's bring it back.
Magical MySpace. It even plays music.
So once you all go pick one of your stellulars, Rhubarb will say, so, and it's gonna twirl around in the chair till they get to the keyboard and start, and on the screens popping up, you will see, for instance, Ava Amathea's MySpace page, and they'll start scrolling through and being like, do you see all this good content that's been happening? Oh my God, you first years are fucking great. Love it. I need this to keep going. This is basically my bread and butter. This is what happens. All the drama, all the juice, I need it. Okay? So if you do a little bit for me, I'll do a little bit for you. And you'll notice, real quick, you'll notice status, on the page, it's Ava Almathea just shit her pants. Everybody's liking it, things like that.
What do you do with the drama and the juice that is buttering your bread?
Well,
Oh my God.
basically, this is what keeps the academy running. I don't give a fuck if you are thinking it's classes or clubs or capta whatever. It's drama. And if you want to get by in this school, you gotta contribute to it. But it ain't cheap. So anytime you want to post something really juicy, you come find me, you pay me, I'll post it up.
I mean, can we post whatever we want? Is it just if we want to post something without our name attached to it that we pay you? Or every time we want to say what we're up to, we have to go downstairs? Because then I don't see what the point of this is.
So here's the thing. You can keep track, you can look at the platform on that. You can post what you want, but ain't nobody gonna follow you, you a loser. The real shit comes when I post it, because it gets pinged to every single Stella Luna in this place. So you get the juicy shit, you take it to me. You want to post your own, oh, I woke up and I ate a bagel for breakfast, you do that, whatever. But
Okay.
you want to really get back at someone? You come see me. I'll make it happen.
So if we wanted to like tell people that Ava tried to kill Niora, that would be
We could do that. Yeah.
okay.
That would be butter or would it be bread?
It would be a little bit of both. Crack their
You know what?
knuckles.
Neo's gonna like slide over a jawbreaker, which I don't know if you guys have that in America. I don't know. If
We have
jawbreakers
jawbreakers at
cool.
Nettie.
Just making sure.
Now, I will say a status I can do, a picture I can do. However, both is gonna get you a better audience. A video is gonna get you the whole damn school. So you make sure that you film that shit, because video means everybody can see it.
Okay. I
And I
thought I
already
was
take a-
getting away from that.
I already take a lot of photos.
Also, the Bessie squad came down and gave me a whole ass pizza. So, you know, I'm not anybody's bitch. I'll
What
fuck
did-
them, I'll fuck you, whatever. Whoever gives me the best shit.
What did they post for the pizza?
I guess you'll just have to find out.
Have you not posted it yet?
Calvic quickly
Not
opens
yet.
up his cellular to see if he can see what was posted.
I'm gonna post it tomorrow. You'll see.
Well, that would. I'm not.
I think
You'll
what
see.
Oculus is trying to say is that she would love to be fucked.
No!
We got ourselves a deal. Also, under no circumstance do you ever tell anyone I'm down here. You hear me? Anonymity is key.
That
And
seems like
then-
it'd hinder you more than us.
No. We don't want no one to know I'm down here. They'll bust me. If they bust me, they take the Cellalunas away.
Right.
I really want to know what you're going to post before everyone else knows. What would it take to know this?
It's not gonna stop me from posting it, but I guess you can see it. I want more candy.
Oh. I've got a double milky sweetie Britain bar.
Load your whole fucking pockets down on this desk. I will fill you up if you don't.
I don't want you to fill me up or fuck me. Can I just give you candy and you show me the pose?
Drop it here. All of it. All of it.
All the candy that Maris gave, I will put. That gave me, at least. I will put
Okay.
on the desk.
In the deep pockets of Oculus' dress. This is the kind of stuff I feel like Oculus would eat if it like as candy. She pulls out like those like orange peanuts that you get at Halloween that nobody wants to eat.
You
Oh.
nasty.
Circus peanut!
She puts Necco wafers down.
Okay. And the raccoon will look down, and Rhubarb will look down and be like, okay. That might have given you negative points, but okay. We'll deal with it.
But
It's
did
candy.
you said you wanted candy. This
It
is
is
good candy.
It
This
is barely candy, but okay.
I
yeah,
pour
can-
the
I can
candy
deal with
corn
that.
out of my pockets.
All right. So once all of you have emptied out your pockets, Rhubarb will go to the keyboard and and up on both screens will pop on the first screen you will see a picture of all of you walking into the hall late, right? And like everybody's looking at you.
Everybody
and-
already saw that. What is...
And on the other screen, you will see a very close-up shot of Conway's face, just looking miserable.
Quite.
Okay.
This is
Neo-
gonna go in a folder, and every time you fuck up, it goes in the folder. All of the statuses, all of the pictures, and people can come and get updates.
Neora has the photo that they took in the competition of Ava snotting like all hell with Neora, with the unsinkables above it, above Neora's head, and like Calvic and Neora winning really hard in the photo.
Okay.
Neora's gonna hand the Polaroid. You do anything with this?
Is it? Are you handing the Polaroid, just the pictures?
The Polaroid
Okay.
photo.
I could probably upload this. Yeah, this is good stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
toss it onto the keyboard. I'll get to working on that.
We'll go with coming out the other end today. Hashtag Ava.
Got it. Coming out the other end. I like that. I like that. All right. If you ain't got nothing else for me, skedaddle.
And that's all.
I think Kalvik just raises his stellular and goes, "Happy fucking." And
Yeah,
leaves to go back to
Rhubarb
the troll.
will lift the potion, take a swig, and they will turn a bright pink.
Oh, I thought that they were feeling suddenly very shy, but it's the blush.
No. Hot pink. Yeah, they're not blushing.
Ideally post about 10 minutes after the other photo goes live. Thank you.
You don't tell me what to do. Thank you. And you leave the basement. You sneak out of the bookshelf.
Thank you,
And
Mr. Rubab.
I'm a girl, but thanks.
You said, oh, okay. Thank you, Mrs. Rubab.
Bye.
Not married.
Not married.
I'm gonna. How
Still
far can you
single and
scroll back
looking.
on these things? How far can you scroll back? Because essentially, Eero does not know how to use a touchscreen, so it's very much like this. And like it takes a while to figure out how to scroll. I want to go back into like the last year.
Okay, yeah, you can look down. You can look back. It's probably organized into like folders, like different years, and you can like find eventually the folder for last year.
Excellent.
It is a magical sphere, but it is still kind of like it's not very advanced, right? Like this is the social media platform, and that's it. So you can poke around. And are you trying to find pictures of Sana?
Yes.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, you do.
Blasphemous actions has Sana been taking part in?
Man, okay, so you're gonna find a bunch of different pictures with Sana in it. Sana is in a lot of pictures. They're very, very famous in their coven. They're very famous at parties. So you'll see like people just smiling around Sana, Sana taking a shot while everybody's cheering, Sana like casting a spell at Dueling Club. There's a lot of pictures with Sana. You realize this, and like Sana also has like a specific folder with Lyle. They made their own like finesse and fashion folder where it's just them trying on clothes. Like,
And they
really, that's
pinged to the whole school like, we did a fashion shoot. Everyone has to look
Yeah.
at it. Okay.
It's like a photo shoot with them trying to look serious, like on the balcony with the lake behind them. You know, things like that. But yeah, you do get out of this that Sana knows a lot of people at the school, and Sana is very popular. And there's not a lot of dirt on Sana. Like you will notice any kind of dirt that's usually posted drama. It's on this platform, but Sana doesn't have a whole lot of that about them yet. Anyway, so
As we get back up, as we can make our way back over, I'm curious where Ava is.
Ava is probably making her way back to her dorms. I'm gonna put some more a different kind of music on. This is our rhubarb music.
Why is this the rhubarb music?
Cause technology.
It does not sound very technology.
What? It's like an arcade.
Oh, I have different music to you guys. I do not have that.
I lost all my music, so I.
It just
making up music
stopped.
in my head.
Really?
What did you hear? That was like 8-bit music.
Yeah, there was like
Oh, I-
8-bit music.
It was.
Oh, maybe I
It
can
sounded
hear
like
it now.
Stardew Valley when you go with with Abigail and you play the little video
Oh,
game.
hell
It's like,
yes.
dee-dee-dee,
Now you-
Oh, that would have been so much better. No, I just had like vague background One More Multiverse noises.
Are you in the RPG
Now
sounds?
I can hear it. I had to
I've
turn way down.
rejoined it.
It's
I've
very
rejoined.
strange that
the
some
glitch.
people can hear it. Did you hear it, Danny?
Yes.
Okay. So,
That
all right.
was probably just on my end. Yeah, okay, I was just curious where she ended up, if she was looking. Last we saw her, she was like crying on the floor, screaming for her dad, having a toddler tantrum, and her other coven mates didn't seem to be rushing to her aid, so I'm curious where she ended up.
Yeah, so she actually is rushing back to her dorm. You notice her back. You notice like the skirt that she's wearing flowing behind her, and she's actually got her capelet over her head, like she's trying to hide from everyone.
Okay.
Even though she's got very bright blue hair, it's very hard to do that. But
Okay. I think, Kalvik is looking. Does everyone have their familiars with them?
It's right on top of my head.
Like, does everyone in general, like in the room, have their familiars with
Yeah,
them? Or they've
Neo's
already
is
used
sat
them for
inside their
this?
bag.
Okay, I think as Kalvik like exits and sees that, he gets a real big pit in his stomach and goes, "Oh shit," and like quickly excuses himself from the room and starts like running back towards his own door.
Oh, okay. You start running
Because
back.
he does not have Axe with him.
Oh, did you leave him back in the room?
Absolutely forgot about him. Because he is not
Oh.
used to having a familiar, not used to thinking about a familiar, and I think it all dawns on him at once that he forgot Axe, and Axe has had nothing but like everyone pass him by and look him over and forget about him. So
Oh
he's
my
like
gosh.
sprinting back to his dorm room, inadvertently following Ava, or to some degree I'm assuming, but like running out of the room.
Okay, and then you also have your cape with you, right?
Yes, yeah, still wearing cape.
Okay.
Sorry, I
So,
forgot to put that back on. He did not put his whole outfit back on, but he did.
not your cape, the banner. Did you take your banner with you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes,
I don't
he
know
didn't.
why I imagine Calvik wears it like a cape. Like he's just
I
like.
imagine Kalvik wears it like a cape.
Yeah.
I think he's wearing it like a sash at the moment. He has it across himself, and I
Like
think that
Miss
as he gets back up
America?
and has that exactly 100% Miss America style completely. Quickly he tells the group he's like, I'll meet you guys back at the dorm, and just starts going.
Okay. So you're gonna pass Ava by, and she just kind of gives you. You see as you pass her, she kind of gives you a glance, and she looks miserable. Like her eyeliner is a little bit smudged, and she just like gives you a whole glare as you pass by. And I assume you.
I think he'll slow down for a second. He'll like stop his run a little bit, and I think he asks, "Do you like practice that glare in the mirror, or is it just naturally that piercing?"
Somehow it just comes naturally when I'm around you and your little friends.
I have that effect on people. Thank you. Rough first day, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. I wasn't even able to club, so.
Yeah, school sucks. First days are hard. A lot to live up to. I get it.
What would you know? What are you talking to me about first days or you're also a first year. You've never been here before.
I know. I think I'm having a little bit of a better day than you. I'm not gonna. I mean, he like holds up his sash. Like, I'm just saying. I'm just trying to
You
say I'm
shouldn't
sorry you're having
fucking
a
assume.
shitty first day. Jesus
She'll reach over and like
Christ.
yank at the the fucking banner, like kind of like childishly.
Oh, did you not get one of the cure-all potions? You should probably go back and get one of those.
I don't need to. I already had one. I'm not sneezing my brains out anymore.
Oh, that's a good point. You're just naturally this childish. I understand. That's okay.
God, I hate you. Oh my God. I'm going to find all the shit on you guys, and I'm going to wreck you.
Okay. Good luck. And he goes, I actually have to go. Something much more important. Goodbye. And sprints away and heads back to the door.
And so you rush to the dorm, and you see, where did you place his fishbowl?
I imagine he was on the, I guess near our beds. I think he maybe set him on his own bed or set him near the, the tub that Neora had brought in. Maybe even put him in the tub for a while, like, oh, look, a bigger thing of water, like you can swim in this. And then kind of just forgot to go back and get him before they left.
And so you walk into the room and you look over at the tub and you see his little head just propped on the brim and he's staring at the door.
I think Kalvik is like kind of and like takes the sash off and goes sets it on his bed and goes and like takes a seat on the steps of the tub.
Is the party over?
No? Do you want to go?
I don't know. I've never been to a party before.
I'm really sorry, Axe. I'm new to this. Everyone else, they seem to already have their buddy. I'm not used to having a buddy.
I'm not used to having a buddy either, if it makes you feel any better.
Well, I didn't mean to leave you here, my guy. It's not... This
I'm
was
sorry I
shitty.
don't have wings or legs.
No. You're just fine, my friend. Here, hold on. He goes and grabs the bowl and like proffers it to him. Like, we can still go to the party. I won the little
Jump
competition.
in and plop. You won? What did you
Yeah,
win?
I drank a lot of essentially drugs and didn't spew, so that was pretty cool.
Well, maybe you could tell me all about it on the way there.
Yeah, sure. Listen. I won, so I am the party. So you're at the party. Let's go back and bring the party back.
Hey, Calvic,
Yeah, X, what's up?
please don't forget me again.
Never again. Let's go.
Okay.
And he just like puts him on his shoulder and starts to tell him about the party.
Okay. So, the party happens, the after party, I'm sure. I would imagine at this after party, Maris and Calvic are the main squeeze. Everybody is either asking about the cheerleading squad or asking about Calvic's victory and how he managed to make the rainbow potion that he made. And are most of you participating in the after party? Will probably not like play out through all of it, but I just want to know what everyone is doing at this after party, if you choose to go, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, Neo's definitely going.
What do you
Two
do at
men.
the party, Niora? Like,
Looking for Riley, taking photos.
okay. Riley actually is at the party, surprisingly enough. They're very shy, but once they find you, they do rush over, and the goose is, trotting afterwards. And they look at your camera, and they're like, "Can I take a picture too?"
Yeah, of course. Just hand over.
Okay, how do I use this? Is it just...
Should come pretty naturally to you. And
okay,
then
just-
Neo's gonna
just-
position their hands.
Look through this, and you'll just get a really bright flash in your face, Niora, as Riley takes a picture of a very, very close-up picture of your face. Maris, what are you
I don't
doing?
remember much.
Oh, sorry, Niora, what's that?
I do it over time. It's cool.
Okay.
Contemplating something, but probably not going to the party.
Okay.
So Maris is basically peopling. She is answering questions about the cheerleading club. She is trying to get more people to join. She is occasionally hefting people up onto her shoulders. Just sort of generally doing her best to get this club off the ground because she really wants to have a bunch of people cheerleading with her.
So yeah, by the end of the night, you definitely have at least... How big do you imagine this cheerleading squad getting? Like, is it going to be as big as you let it be, or are you going to kind of shave it down?
I think she will start with it just being as big as it will grow. And, once we actually start doing some stuff, she's pretty sure that there are going to be people that drop out because they don't want to do the push-ups that she's going to make them do and things like that.
And what is your first official club meeting? Like, when is it and where is it?
I think it's going to be after class tomorrow, just on whatever patch of grass she can find outside. She's not really familiar with the school yet, so it's going to be just sort of, in back behind the building, just when we're done classes, and it'll be real casual. We'll figure it out. We'll do a few things just to figure out where everyone's skill level is, and it'll be great.
Yes! And Farkas is like, we could totally practice in the stadium that Lord Walker made for us.
I think that would be great, but we should probably check with someone first instead of just showing up there.
Oh yeah, I have lunch with him tomorrow, so I'll just ask him.
Oh, that would be so great. Oh, thank you, Farkas.
No problem. And everybody is super excited to start this cheerleading club. Especially after the kind of stunts you pulled tonight. Ira, where are you in the party?
Not at the party. No chance I'm at the party.
Where are you?
Iro splits almost immediately. He has humiliated himself more than enough for one day. He knows he's going to continue to do it throughout the school year, so spread it out slowly. He is going to the stellophone, is that what it's called? Stellular?
Stellular.
Stellular doesn't have access to the internet, right?
No.
Okay.
Just the
Essentially,
social media.
what they're going to do, they're a very fast reader. They want to go through, especially the last year, and I think the year before, because that'll have the third year students in it, and just try to learn as much as they can about every other student in the school, every teacher in the school, every club in the school, and what reputations they all hold and everything that is going down. She is interested especially in Professor Bristol.
Okay.
Obviously Sana, who he's just really hopes to see him fail somewhere at some point ever. And let's see. Anything about the headmaster from last year and how they left. And how that went down. I think those are the things I want to look at now.
Perfect. Wow. Okay.
I know that's
So
a lot.
Well, I'm gonna reach out. I will summarize a few things. I'm gonna have to reach out to you outside.
Do you want me to roll
and
anything, or is it all just there?
It's there. I mean, we
Okay.
could do let's do a brains roll to
See how
basically
much I get
weed
through.
through it. Yeah, let's weed through it. Let's do a brains roll of 8.
8? Okay.
You could also take half if you want.
I could take half for an 11, but if I get, 5 over, then I would get extra stuff?
Yes.
Okay. I got a natural 20 for a 21.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I would like to know
Yeah.
everything that has ever happened at the school. It does it
definitely-
explode? Or is
Yeah.
that how it works for non-magic?
Yeah, it does explode actually.
So I got a
I don't know how it
27.
gets better,
my
but
God.
that's incredible.
Eero knows everything. Okay, so I will have to get with you outside of the game to give you all the cheese. But okay, what do we know about all of them? Okay, so you
Specifically,
are
Sana, Professor Bristol, and the headmaster from last year are the things I'm looking at specifically. Any other info through text is always welcome, but...
So, with Sana, we'll start with Sana because as I had mentioned before, Sana doesn't have a whole lot of bad things for people to say about, but you will notice that there are some comments under the picture. So you'll see the picture and it looks nice, but once you start scrolling through the comments, you'll see things like, so where are you from anyway? Why don't you ever talk about where you came from? Why don't you talk about your parents? Does this person even have a home to go back to? So you'll notice that Sana lives a very, very separate life at school. And some people are starting to ask about it. They're like, why is this person so mysterious? They think they're so perfect, but what are they hiding?
Okay.
So that's the kind of info you get with Sana. With the headmaster of last year, you see the picture of a very beautiful woman. She's blonde haired, she is human, and she looks middle aged. And you see a really positive history with her. She is at the front of the school, first day of school, so excited. She's doing her normal speech at the front. You notice too, very interestingly enough, when you look at a picture of last year with the Lady Nimue Hall, it's not set up the same way. The teachers do sit at the front, but she's sitting with the teachers. There is no throne on the left, and you find that very interesting. She was very, very involved in school life. And then you notice a couple posts recently. It kind of just stops when summer breaks, starts. And then you notice some recent posts where did headmaster I have to think of a name.
Yeah,
Where
we
did
don't need to know for
headmaster-
now.
Where did our old headmaster go? Where did she go? No one said anything. She disappeared suddenly. Did she leave us? She never said anything about leaving. So you will notice that about the headmaster of last year. Professor Bristol, interestingly enough, you see a couple pictures of him hanging out with his wife, on campus. You'll know that it's his wife because it says so. It's actually the large werewolf professor you saw in the hall sitting next to him. And you notice, you're particularly good at noticing expressions and subtle expressions too. And you notice that they don't look very happy next to each other. Bristol's always looking somewhere else, and she's always looking down at him. She's kind of like protectively. And you'll know that his wife's name is Professor Clytemnestra, or Nestra for short, Professor Nestra, and she is the Ethics of Magic professor. You'll find that out.
All right. I don't hear anything about, nobody is going like, whoa, Bristol is being all weird about the headmaster. He's the only one that seems to like him. Or am I the only one who seems to have noticed that so far?
You're the only one that seems to have noticed that so far.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll note that down too.
Because everyone's probably looking at Lord Walker the whole time for that particular scene, and you were looking at Bristol.
Okay.
But they do notice because, the students know that they're married, and so they comment about it all the time. They're like, oh, did they get in another fight? Ha ha ha. Like, why are they acting like that again? Can't they just keep their, fights to themselves?
Okay. Cool. I think fully actually, while he has his... I'm going to imagine that Lila is just holding the stellular, and then I have a little notebook in my hands, and I'm writing it down longhand so I can figure out what's going down in my little journal, because I don't know how to type. Okay. Excellent. If there's anything else I learned, let me know over text before our next session, but good to know. Good to know.
Okay, yeah, I think that I'm going to name the last headmaster, Headmaster Zola Thorne. That is her name.
Would I have heard of Zola Thorne outside of being the headmaster? Is she a famous person, a famous wizard, or is she just not famous enough to make it into a random book, maybe, but...
Yeah, normally the professors and the headmasters are normally famous in the magical community, and she was actually known for being a very, very skilled chroma when it came to manipulation of the elements. She was the one that was going out and helping with tornadoes, earthquakes, hurricanes, things of that nature. She was really good about disaster situations and helping people. She was a very kind person.
Okay. Sana's majoring in natural magic, right?
Sana's actually majoring in manipulation of the elements too.
Is that not natural magic? Which one is that?
Well, there's chromozoology, and then there's the combat magic, manipulation of the elements.
Okay.
Yeah, natural magic, that's probably what it is. Let's see.
I think, is Sana the same thing that Maris is, or the same thing that Niora is? Okay, got it.
She's what Maris is.
Okay, excellent. So that is a different thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because the natural magic is chromozoology and stuff, yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Rad. Thank you. I write all of those things down, and I cuddle up with my little owl, and I look forward to going to the library tomorrow.
Okay. Awesome. All right, Aklis.
All right, so one of the things that Aklis is gonna do, she's probably gonna be sitting next to Eero, trying to like someone from the silent era trying to figure out how Siri works and Hello Google on their phone, is just going to lock herself out of her stellular a couple times and then just fumble around with it. The next thing she's gonna do is, once she does finally get it working and somewhat gets it figured out, she's probably gonna post accidentally post a couple really close up close shots of her nose and her eyes. It's a little blurry. It looks kind of like it could be oh, it's an abstract photo, but no, it was all an accident.
It's in sepia.
Yeah. And then she's gonna look at the flyer, and if there's any way that she can find out who is in this junior premium study group or whatever this is.
The Junior Elite Study Group.
The junior elite study group.
Yeah, so you'll notice it's a pretty small club. It's about probably like 7 or so people. But the one you recognize in the photo is actually the brother, the twin, who is the brother of Syndra, who was the one who led the Potions Club. He is also a vampire, dark wavy hair, and he is standing proudly in the middle. He actually posed everyone to take a picture before they started the booth, so he's wearing his student council pin, and they are standing very pristinely all in a row. He's the only one you recognize, though.
Okay, cool. So nobody else from the besties group outside of Darcy.
Not yet, no.
Because why do you say yet?
Well, that photo would have been taken before the club showcase, right? Like they were getting ready for it for the flyer. So
I will say, just to Lauren, we know Maz is in that thing because that fucker was like, "You're not smart enough to join our club."
That'll be my double agent club that I join. And then the last thing that Oculus is gonna do is she is going to start like drawing and sketching out on whatever she can find a little logo for her own theater troupe, and at some point she would probably be like, do you want to be in my troupe?
Who is she asking?
Eero. Does she
Eero's not there.
Oh, Eero's not there?
No, Eero's not at the party.
No, I'm not at the
sitting-
party. We're up in the dorm. Oculus also isn't at the party. We're being really
my
cool
apologies, I
back in the
missed that.
room.
We're so
Yes.
cool.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, would you like to be in my troupe? You see, there was a couple nymphs. They would not let me be in their theater troupe because they do not know
Theater.
art and they do not know Greek tragedy. And I'm going to make my own troupe. And I have a play that I have written that is going to completely blow their fucking minds. And it's going to be awesome. Do you want to be in it? You could be stagehand, or if you're whatever you're comfortable with.
I mean, I'm not. I wouldn't consider myself familiar with the theater or like Greek drama. I mean, I've read the Oresteia and I've read the Iliad and the Odyssey, and I've read, of course, the books of Euripides. But I don't know all that much about it other than that. But I'd be happy to be, as long as I'm not. I wouldn't want to be on like on. I wouldn't. I would like, with the. Not on stage.
Oh, that is fine. Like I said, there is all room for stagehand, whatever you would love to do. I'm going to ask everyone in our coven, and then I'm going to give parts to everyone, and then we're going to perform, and it is going to be wonderful. I was thinking of doing Prometheus, but as a musical.
Do you are you good at like dueling, like offensive magic and stuff like that? It's like my sibling is in the dueling club and they give performances pretty regularly, and if there was like a combined, like, if in Hamlet at the end there was suddenly a very large duel, that might be very exciting.
It is like my second highest skill if I was to put like a number on it.
One might say out of 20 it is about a 12.
It is about a 12. I mean, Hecate and me, Auntie Hecate, we dueled a bit, and she did turn one of my toes into a cork once, and it's just, there's residual cork, but it's not a big deal.
Oh, it's not a cork anymore. It's just cork-like.
No, it is toe again, but it is hollow like a cork.
Oh. Well, that's very buoyant. That must be nice.
It is. It feels strange when I swim, but yes, I do you need help with this?
Oh, with what? I'm just some reading. I think Professor Bristol doesn't love his wife.
Really?
Yeah, look at this. And I'm gonna show the extended history of their deteriorating marriage over the last 5 years.
Oh, I just hope that it doesn't lead to murder. A lot of couples, some jealousy. You would be so amazed to know how many people have been murdered out of wedlock or some sort of love.
I think murder should always happen after marriage. Sorry. Murder out of wedlock was just so funny. But speaking of murder, did you ever meet somebody named Zola Thorne down there?
Have I, Danny?
No.
She was the headmaster last year and she just left and I'm pretty sure she's dead.
I have not personally. No, I have not seen, and I would know.
Do you meet them all personally?
Do I, Danny? Most of them, I would.
Do you accompany your father on the boat all day?
Not. I imagine that she would talk to a lot of souls aside from her father because she doesn't want him to be there.
So you like hang around the entrance where they're all waiting for the boat?
Yeah, just like, how's it going?
You know a lot of them. It would be really hard, I think, for you to know everybody.
You know what? That's a good point. But I know all the all the ones that I do know, though.
Yeah. I know that you haven't met Zola Thorne. Okay.
I mean, Danny knows all the ones that I do know.
Yes.
Specifically.
So not all.
Wink, wink, but not all. Just those specific ones that we.
Yes.
I think Eero's gonna spend the rest of the evening like either talking about Oculus's theater plans, like what shows we're gonna start with, and like what we could actually set up on a stage. We could do it like in the middle of you could do kind of like Shakespeare in the Park, but like just on the Cap the Bat field. You'd have to really project, but I think that's something you could do magically.
Ockley is just the entire time she's like writing things down and making notes and just like completely like having a brainstorming creative sesh with Eero. This whole like just this big creative brainstorm. At some point they're probably gonna like start sketching together of what the logo could be, and it's some like malformed version of like the comedy tragedy mask.
They're comedy tragedy, but they're both skulls, and one's going. I will go.
One looks really afraid. The one that looks really afraid is the one that Eero drew.
It's perfect. Yay!
Awesome. You have your own party in the dorms. Love it. Okay, Calvic, you're the last one to describe what you do at the party, and then we're gonna close out.
Yeah, sure. I think he knows how to work a room. So I think he's just very on. He understands that he's a little bit of the focus point given that he won the competition. So I think he's, I don't know, answering questions, introducing acts to everyone he can, and he is just kind of circulating throughout the group. Trying to, and I don't think he's actively trying to chat people up. I think he honestly maybe like leaves a group when it gets a little too like a little overwhelming, so then he leaves and then immediately gets swarmed by a different group if everyone still cares enough. But I think he's just trying to enjoy himself, getting a drink, having some good food, occasionally trying to steal any pastries that are around for ideas for his own machinations. And also just pointing out anything and everything to Axe, because Axe has never seen anything outside of his little cage, or outside of his little tank, so just like showing him around and introducing him to people, or introducing people to him, so he has the opportunity to do that, to just expand him.
And Axe is swimming around excitedly, like darting from like space to space in the bowl, just like pressing his little flat face against the glass, like, and like smiling his normal smile. And he'll ask you to like pour some potions in, and like whenever you do, he like changes with the effects. Like, so for instance, if you pour in like the color one that you had before, he's gonna change colors, things like that.
Sure, yeah. we can get him a little fucked up tonight. It's his first
You
night.
pour the ent drought on him, and he
Enjoy
grows
this.
like this big.
Oh my god.
Oh God, give me the cure-all. He doesn't fit in the bowl.
You might
You're
have
cute,
to
but you need to breathe.
use a cauldron for that.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah,
And
I don't think he has a goal for the night. I think now he's just like enjoying his little 5 minutes of fame.
you're getting your name out there. People are starting to recognize your face, who you are, what you did. And towards the end of the party, Syndra will kind of walk up to you. And she's also kind of a chill person. She's not really the hype type like Lyle is. And she'll just look at you and be like, so if you want it, you're in.
Mission accomplished. Thanks for having me. This is gonna be fun.
I'm looking forward to seeing what you do with your potions. I think you could go far in this school.
Well, if I can get by in anything but my name, that would be pretty great. I think Calvix maybe had some to drink, and he's like, I don't. Yeah, I'm ready to. You know what? Thank you. I'm ready to make my own name. I don't need to be Calvic. I can just be Cal. Damn it.
What do you have against your name?
Thank you. Nothing. I'm sorry. I don't need to dump that shit on you. It's fine. Just the pressure. And God, my sister's kind of an asshole. And only one of them. The other two are fine. But it's just I don't know. Youngest. Do you have siblings?
Oh, yeah. I have a brother.
Older or younger?
Same age.
Oh,
We're twins.
right. Yeah, sorry, God. No, it's just and you're the youngest. There's just a lot of pressure. You go to the same school as your siblings, and it's just everyone's like, "Oh, you're so and so's younger." No, I'm me. Thank you very much. I'm not defined by my siblings. So yes, thank you. I'm excited to see how this goes. This seems like glad this isn't the first impression. I'm glad my first impression was the potions, not this little weird raving. This has been fun. Syndra, thank you. If you'll still have me, I'd love to join your cool club.
And Syndra will look at you and she kind of chuckles a little to herself because she sees a little bit of the insecurity coming out with the rambling. But she'll take your hand, she'll shake it, and she'll say, the great thing about the academy is you can make your own way, and your sister's not here. So I advise you go as crazy as possible. As much as you want.
I will drink to that. Then he
Yep.
finishes his drink.
Clink glasses and tip it back. All right. And we are going to end for the night here.
Woo!
And in the morning, there will be classes. So next episode will be classes and maybe a 9 o'clock library visit is what it sounds
Yeah,
like.
I mean, our class is at 9 a.m. Am I gonna have to play hooky to go to the library?
Probably.
That's the most hero reason ever to skip class.
Sorry, I couldn't go to class. I had to do research.
It opens at 9. You don't have to go straight at 9, but
Okay.
depends, I
Well, I don't have to. Mm.
Do we know where the other covens are? Where the other covens are? Like where they sleep or what their dorms are?
You would, yes. You
Cool.
would. They're all kind of collected. So, like, the spire. They all are in the spires. So,
Mhm.
like, the Bessie squad's probably by you because the first years are usually kind of all in one row because the third years have graduated from that area. So now the first years move in.
Sure. Okay, cool.
You're not moving around, but that's just how it usually works out.
I don't think Cal gets out of control drunk, but I do think he gets drunk enough tonight that he ends up on his way back to the dorms, has scribbled on a piece of paper, he's folded it in half, and it just says to Ava on the front, and on the inside it just reads, "Bring it, bitch," and slides it under their dorm room door and brings it back. And then he doesn't knock or anything, he just slides it under the door, and and I'm sure Axe at some point goes, "Is that a good idea?" Like, no. And then just goes back to his own dorm room and goes to bed.
But he's gonna do it anyway. Perfect.
Oh, he
Love
signs
it.
his name at the bottom. In big
Do
letters.
you sign it Cal Vic or just Cal?
Hell no, just Cal.
Hey.
And you'll notice as you're walking away, you hear a little bit of a sound, and you glance back, and the paper slides in through the door. So,
Cool. And he goes back to bed.
all right. Great way to end off. Cool. Love it.
Woohoo!
All right, now the
Oh, I
drama
hate you.
starts. What's been happening, but now you get to post it. Let's do some closing announcements. Let's thank all of our followers and subscribers.
Deanna, do
Deanna.
you?
I don't know how to do that.
On Stream Elements, there should be like in the top left corner a list.
On Stream Elements. Interesting.
Is there a
On
list? I can-
Stream Elements.
I could probably
let
pull
me
it open.
see your partner.
Let me. I might be able to. Let me see if it loads. Hold on. I could probably do it. Give me a second.
Yeah, Danny, do other things while we're figuring this
Do
out.
the other announcements. Do the other announcements while I pull this up.
Okay, let me know when you're ready. So follow us on social media. Use !socials to check out Ink and Lyre on all of our social channels. Remember, our Discord is available to all of our community members. That's !Discord. So come hang out with us and the crew in our little community. If you enjoy our show, consider supporting us with a sub or use that free Twitch Prime sub. It takes a lot of work to bring you this content every week, and we want to make sure we're still bringing you awesome content. Let me finish this real quick. Okay. Subscribers get exclusive emotes and access to the secret corridor, where Lauren shares shots of her work. We share behind-the-scenes look at what we're working at. And you can also catch on all of our shows, our YouTube. My gosh, this is long, so make sure to follow us on YouTube. All right, go ahead, followers.
Well, let me put in command YouTube, and then I think I found it. It is, I don't know if you guys know this, it's on Stream Elements.
That's what I said!
I didn't have it open, I had no idea.
Feed.
Shout out our
to,
followers.
yeah, I want to thank, of course, Danielle and Watt. Thank you, Danny, for your continued subscription. Always love to have you here, of course. And then, of course, thank you for the 5 gifted subs from Flock Obama. Flock Obama passed things out to Night Hikawa, TL
yeah.
Holdren, Taylora0313, Woden Emerys, and Daniel Hodges 7. Hey Daniel Hodges, how it's going? Alright, and then we had 21 raiders from Distal's Place, and we also had raids from Don't Make This Weird PC and Bad Dice Club. Thank you everyone for joining us. It is so lovely of you, and we appreciate having you here with us while we play.
Yay! Thank you so much, everybody. Social plug for Majestic Goose Network. What's going on this week?
This week, tomorrow, we have another episode of That's Pretty Crafty. This is the one where we're going to be talking about We're Alive and crocheting some amigurumi zombies. And coming up at the end of the month, we are going to have another meme of the month. We haven't decided on the meme yet, but stay tuned for that.
Awesome. And we may be back on Tuesday for Denani Dating Game, Transylvania.
Yeah,
Romancylvania.
Romancylvania.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that. And I think that's it. So are you ready to raid? You ready to learn how to raid?
I think
I got it.
yeah! Thank God! Thank God! Thank you so much.
We stick with us. We're about to raid Neon Lights roleplay.
Thank you for joining us, everybody.
Yeah, goodbye,
Bye, guys.
everybody.